Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Highly Motivated with your host tonight and 99.9% of the time. It's me, Oraganji. And starting early on the show, look at this. We got East Coast Visual Media, Major Ganji, Major Nugs. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Very excited to have you here this evening. All right, this is our Friday sesh. This is the Friday sesh, probably the most important smoke session of the entire week, because not just are we ending a work week, but we are beginning a weekend, So it's the ending, it's the beginning, There's never really an ending. It's always a beginning and a beginning and a beginning. So we are in this beginning of beginnings, and that's it. That's what's awesome. Look, I'm super jazzed. It's Friday. It's been a crazy week. As much adversity as I hit throughout the week, it's like it rolls right off. Troublesome Red, welcome. Highly motivated. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm full of vim and vigor. Vim and vigor. This is not a word that you hear very often. Happy weekend from the super cold South. Super cold South. Holy shit. Cold is not something we get over here. There is no cold. We get like 2 weeks of cold in Florida. If we're lucky. No, it's hot. It's super hot. It's super hot. It's been humid. Like today, it's so thick. I felt like I had trouble breathing. I felt like it was just very heavy. And I'm fighting, I guess, a sickness, a flu, something. My daughter got sick. Some friends of mine got sick. I really haven't gotten sick, but I've noticed my energy levels have been a little bit lower. I've noticed that I was very susceptible to coughing. So I couldn't smoke. Every time I'd smoke, I'd cough. I smoked anyways. Even though I couldn't smoke, I still smoked. And let me see, it was so cold last night, I could see my breath while cooking dinner. Holy, free holy. What a massive difference in temperature, from one side of the world to the other. I mean, obviously, one side of the world to the other, but it's, we're looking at summertime for everybody. And it's summertime for you, Troublesome Red, and you are seeing your breath. Oh, excuse me. You are seeing your breath. That means it's cold. JR, everybody welcome JR to Highly Motivated. Welcome to the show tonight. We've got some stuff to talk about. And look at this. We've got Gavin creeping in. What's up, Gavin? Here we go. Wait, ow. I just burned myself. No, I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Here we go. Welcome, Gavin.
Welcome
up? To Highly Motivated. Welcome to the Friday sesh. Again, I was saying one of the most important smoke sessions of the entire week is the Friday get together. The Friday smoky talk. So how are you?
Pretty good. A long day today.
Long day. It's been a long week. Day. Like normally it's a short week and the week is flying by really quick. Not this week. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah, you beat me in, Dad.
What's that?
I said, Dad beat me in.
Oh, he beat you?
Yep.
I beat Gavin in LOL.
Like
standing next to the oven too. Oh, Troublesome Red was cold and standing next to the oven. Holy shit, so New Zealand is that cold? I think we all need to move to New Zealand. Summertime, it's chilly weather. I love it. Does it ever get really warm though? I mean, do you have like super warm days in New Zealand? Imagine you do, because England had some crazy high heat issues this last summer. They were up in the 90s, which is very uncommon for England. So I guess at night it gets cold, and during the day it's nice and warm. Let me see. That is awesome. All right. So here's how I'm going to start it off. Are you ready? Now, Gavin, I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, I did this rap tune. I did like a cannabis anthem.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
You saw it? You saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it, but I've changed it around a little bit and we've added a little bit to it.
We get to see it live.
You're gonna see it right now live.
That's
Right
pretty
now,
dope.
I'm gonna do the cannabis anthem live. That's what I'm planning on doing. Let me see. Summer is in December, and at most it gets to 35 Celsius.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is right. Look. He says, I'm ready for orange spitting bars. Remember, this show is no expectations, people. No set conversations. All right, here we go. You ready? Okay. All right. Okay, all right. I gotta get my rap mood on. Hold on. Let me just do, here, I just gotta go sideways a little bit. Not that makes a difference, no. All right, let me see. Yeah, my hair is going freaking crazy. I haven't cut my hair, by the way. It has been so long since I've cut my hair. And this is the curly fro that's creating. Look, I every day I wake up and it's like it's longer. I have like a afro mohawk going on right now. So I have
I like it.
like
It looks
curly,
pretty dope.
Does it? I'm liking it too. I'm kind of like in that whole mode of, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I care that I look good. I always want to look good, but I want to look good for me. I don't give a shit about looking good for anybody else. I want to look good for me. And in that, oh, that looks lovely. What do you smoke? I'm smoking Moroccan peaches, by the way. Moroccan peaches, gold flower cannabis. What do you got?
Emerald apricot.
Shut up. That's what I wanted. I was going to pick it up today, and I didn't. Emerald apricot is one of my favorite strains Gold Flower does. It's an old school favorite, and it is incredible. It's a sativa. Sativa, and I don't remember the lineage, but let me tell you something. It's incredible. I love Emerald apricot. And again, people, he's smoking some Gold Flower cannabis, a medical cannabis provider here in the state of Florida, and so am I. This is Moroccan peaches. I got another one rolled, and we've got a bag of goodies to go through. They didn't have the Emerald apricot for me. It was gone.
Oh.
It was gone. It's like I've told too many people that that's an amazing strain. Okay. I don't think I've ever done this live. And I don't think anybody's ever heard the extended version because I was never totally happy with it, and I was messing with it a little bit today, so I haven't memorized the new stuff yet. But I've got, all right. So here we go. You ready? Wait, what kind of music do we have going? Okay. Here we go. It's a big family. We all carry the torch. We should celebrate this plant worldwide and rejoice. See, I'm a pheno hunting, rare cultivar, and truth be told, I'm gonna smoke it anyway, regardless of what others might say. See, I feel light as a feather, emotionally better, putting my mind back together. See, I say no to the drugs of big pharmacopoeia, but yes to the healing of this mother plant. So why can't this be the answer? Why can't this be the choice? Give us our freedom. Give us our voice. See, this ain't no devil's lettuce. We call it weed, pot, cannabis Mary Jane. It's the wonder plant been called by many names. It speaks to the CB1 and the CB2, helping this ancient system do what it do. Do what it was made to do. Do what it do. Do what it was made to do. See, we buried the truth beneath decades of fear, but the evidence keeps growing year after year. A seed in the soil, a spark in the soul. Sometimes the simplest things can make us feel whole. This isn't rebellion. This isn't a crime. It's a plant that's been walking beside us through time. Long before the boardrooms and patience and pills, it grew on the mountains and over the hills. You can outlaw the flower, but you can't outlaw the sun. You can't stop tomorrow once today has begun. We don't need permission to study what's real, to ask better questions, to learn and to heal. So pass me the wisdom, not just the flame. Let's stop all the stigma. Let's retire the shame. Because every great movement starts with a voice, not demanding obedience, just asking for a choice. Let the farmers be farmers, let the patients decide, let science keep searching with nothing to hide. From the roots to the rosin, from the leaf to the seed, the plant has a story the whole world should read. So here's to the growers, the breeders, the keepers of the flame, the teachers, the healers who never chase fame. We're more than a culture. We're more than a trend. We're the people who believe nature still has something to lend. So rise up, so raise up the flower, raise up your voice, carry the torch, and protect the choice. And so that's kind of that's the extended of it. And then it's like, so let's roll one, let's spark one, and let's get some shit done. Let's open our minds, not just our jars. Let's stop living beneath our potential and start reaching for the stars. Because this plant was never about escaping life. It was about seeing it differently, thinking deeper, laughing louder, loving harder. So carry the torch, share the knowledge, protect the freedom. Let's roll one, let's spark one, and let's get some shit done. Boom. Christopher, welcome. Christopher, welcome to Highly Motivated. So anyways, so remember, let's roll one, let's spark one, let's stop arguing and start educating. Let's stop fearing and start understanding. Let's stop hiding and start growing. Now, we're getting shit done. Now we're changing the world merely by rolling and sparking conversation, education. Rolling and sparking. I like that. Wait, rolling and sparking education and community. Wait, what did I say? I said something else. Shit. This is why it takes me so long to write shit, because I'll think of it and then I'll forget it as soon as I say it. But anyways, that was my cannabis rap tune, my cannabis anthem. Let me see. Sorry, that was AI slop and had typos, but it was Mission Impossible joke. What was that? Oh, I didn't even read it. Good evening, gentlemen. Bottom of the week to you. Thank God it's Friday. Your mission should choose to accept is to light one up, uncover the mysteries of the world, trying to stop you and make it back in time for the podcast. As always, should any member of your force be caught or become hopelessly paranoid, the secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This message will self-destruct. This message will roll itself into a joint in 5 minutes. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much for the AI slop, but that's quite all right. Just the same, it's just the same. It's super fun. Oh, before I forget anybody, listen, tonight, there is a double, triple meteor shower. And if you're in Florida, you're going to be able to see that shit. Wait, I did hear your entire rap tune. You heard the entire rap tune? Well, the original part of it, really is, it's a big family. We all carry the torch. We should celebrate this plant worldwide and rejoice. See, I'm a pheno hunting, rare cultivar. And truth be told, I'm gonna smoke it anyway, regardless of what others might say. See, I feel light as a feather, emotionally better, putting my mind back together. I say no to the drugs from big pharmacopoeia, but yes to the healing of this mother plant. Anyways, that was the original part of it, and then it goes into a little bit more. You know, you got the CB1 and the CB2. Together, these receptors seem to balance you. And then, we call it weed, pot, cannabis, Mary Jane. It's the wonder drug, been called by many names. See, that should be like the hook. That should be like the sing-along chorus. Okay. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that. It's been a while since I've done the cannabis anthem, but I do need to work on it a bit. Let me see. Ganja G. You like that, G? You like that, Gavin? You're Ganja G.
Ganja G.
But welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Friday Sesh. Now, I've got some interesting conversation pieces. I've got some different things to talk about. I don't know. All right, so let me just bring them up really quickly. The meteor shower. You don't want to miss these things because they're gorgeous. They're once in a lifetime. Not always are you going to get to see shooting stars, shooting meteors through our atmosphere, just amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And so I really want, if you get the opportunity, go outside tonight because it's going to be strongest right after the show. So as soon as the show is over, welcome Professor Time. Welcome to Highly Motivated. So remember, tonight, everybody, meteor shower. There is a double meteor shower.
What time is the meteor shower? Eastern time.
I believe Eastern time. It's like 11 o'clock. It should be showing at 10.
Okay, I'll go outside and look for it.
Let me see. There's actually, let me see. Let me get the answer to the first question. Tonight, we're experiencing the peak overlap of 2 meteor showers. So tonight is the peak overlap of 2 meteor showers.
Yeah, so that's going to remind me at 11 p.m. to see the meteor shower.
And it's saying it's a reliable summer shower that will produce upwards, if not more, than 25 meteors per hour. So as soon as the skies are in absolute darkness, but remember, tonight we have a full moon.
I didn't know that.
So with
These
a full
nights a
moon,
good night to go downtown.
what's that? It's a.
Maybe tonight's a good night to go downtown.
Well, tonight the moon is going to be bright, but even with a bright moon, you're still going to be able to see it. 25 shooting meteors per hour. 25. That's amazing.
11 p.m. Sure, right?
But don't look at the moon. So here's the other thing. You look at the moon, you're not going to see any of them. It's going to drown it out. Look in the opposite direction, but straight up. Opposite direction, straight up, opposite from looking at the moon. And you should be able to see at least a couple of these an hour. So I know after the show, I'm going to roll a joint. I'm going to sit out there for a little while, smoking my joint, sitting in the garden, watching shooting stars. Actually, I'll be honest, one of my favorite pastimes is watching the stars and not even shooting stars. So I'm pretty excited.
Weed night at the planetarium.
Oh, that would be great. Weed night, cannabis night at the planetarium. What a great idea.
Remember Laser Palooza? It was called Laser Palooza, and they showed it at planetariums, and it was a laser show.
I remember watching Pink Floyd, the Pink Floyd laser light shows at the planetarium.
Okay, but yeah, you've seen that. And it was all right, you know.
It's all right, and it's even better when acid comes into the into the conversation. That was back in the day. And acid was much stronger back then, I think.
I think for my Time Machine TV show, I definitely need a smoke machine with lasers, and a smoke machine, please.
Absolutely.
Do that. No doubt about it.
My throat's still giving me some issues. My chest is. Oh, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about tonight. Okay, so the meteor shower, the celestial lining up of our universe. We're also going to talk about parasites tonight. We're going to talk about parasites in the body.
Something that lines right up with that.
I thought Chris was going to be like, I got something to show y'all.
I have a story today, and I can tell you, but I'll get into it once you like.
Okay, no, and we will. So we will in a little while. We're going to be talking. So the topics that I'm bringing up, everybody, we call micro topics. If you've never been on the show before, no expectations, no real set conversations. We'll talk about everything. But these are things that are on my mind, like the meteor shower and the alignment of planets.
Well, okay.
Go ahead. What?
So the topic is, and I'm not going to get into it. We'll talk about it. what was it? Are biological robots that look like human beings, drone robots, already reality?
Yes.
And are they in use? Where we don't even know they're robots and they look like human beings.
I don't know how advanced, by the way, AI or AI robots are, but there is a company that has produced a robot that has all 206 human bones.
Could there be entities
and it's fully articulated?
The door process. They come to your door and they're vampires and they look at you and they're like, I wasn't supposed to be here, but I am.
I don't know. That would be great for your show. What's that, Gavin? Can't hear you. We hear nothing, Gavin. Do some sign language. Oh, he's going to pop out and pop back in again.
He's in the phantom zone.
He is in the phantom zone. But so we'll talk about that tonight as well. Actually, it's an interesting topic. But I want to talk about parasites.
Yeah, I had a salesman at the door.
And I want to talk about cancer.
Yeah.
I want to talk about parasites. I want to talk about cancer.
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin is one thing, but getting rid of parasites in the body. Well, back in the day before they were doing radiology or other treatments for cancer, they were clearing the parasites of the body. Mm-hmm. And so that's going to be a conversation that we have later on this evening. Gavin, welcome back.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
All right. I'm sorry. I was asking if you could put the invite link to the stream.
We see what I can. Hold on a second. Let me see how fancy I can get. Absolutely.
Please and thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see how good I am here. Did it work?
It looked like it.
Excellent, everybody. Now, by the way, if you have the link and you want to join us on the show, join. Be a part of the magic. Be a part of what we do here. You don't have to have anything to talk about. You don't have to have anything to say.
Yeah,
it's just being here.
Cannabis curious. Curious.
Well, I love the cannabis curious. I love where people have questions and want to know more about cannabis. And I think that's where we have those natural conversations and educating becomes easier on the show. Where I'm just talking about things, though.
So good.
You're making me jealous.
I'm sorry.
I'm smoking the Moroccan. No, but it's okay. You know why? Because I think the Moroccan peaches have a very similar flavor to the emerald apricot. So I'm not totally jealous. Though. He's like, it's so different though, Warren. It's so different.
No, it smells so different.
No, it does. The smell is different. I thought he's like just trying to make me more jealous. He's like, yeah, but it's so different.
No. The smells so different.
Everybody welcome JR to Highly Motivated.
What's up,
I see father like son with the camera angles. It's father like son with the crazy cameras. Like
It won't turn to the side anymore, Pops. I don't know why.
It's the weirdest thing, yo. It's the weirdest thing. Mine does it, but I'm not using it. I'm using an iPad. I'm using an iPad. But welcome, JR. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Welcome to the Friday Sesh. That's what we're having today, people. It's a Friday Sesh. On video, we can handle at least 10 people, 15 people. I don't know how many people. I think 10, 15. Hey, there we go. But we can handle 10, 15 people on here. So if you see the link and you want to join, you are welcome to join. We encourage you to join. And again, no set conversations, but we do have a few things we're talking about tonight. So Christopher wants to talk about fully articulated AI human robots, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, kind of. Where they are replacing people with robots. I know Biden had to be a robot. President Biden in his last year. Did you see how that cat was walking? Biden was like all robotic and shit. So there's a robot in Japan. There's a robot in Japan that they modeled. And you're hearing a double reality. Oh, the goat. The goat, the goat, the goat. Is it like a nah, or it's just a goat? Or greatest of all time?
The greatest of all time.
I have.
This thing is ridiculous. It shut me out of the original.
So I've got a hat that says the golden goat. So I am the golden goat. But I stopped wearing it because I figured that was like a double entendre. I'm already the goat, but then I'm wearing a hat that says I'm the golden goat. But I think I should give. Well, I should give the hat to Goldflower. Goldflower really is the golden goat. Their cannabis here in Florida is the greatest of all time. I've been super impressed by. You've seen how many drops they've been having?
A shit ton.
Incredible.
The villages can't even like. They say they're too full, so they have some on like a shit ton of storage or whatever.
That's amazing, though, dude. That's amazing. Yeah,
they're not running out anytime soon.
Well, we've got Goldflower has got 1, 2, 3, 4 different farms over in their Sarasota location, and I know they're doing a lot of their outdoor grow and stuff for concentrates and distillates over at the Mount Dora. But
Heavyweight
very exciting.
Is one of my favorite growers.
I haven't met the guys yet. I need to meet them. Heavyweight heads, hydroponic growers, and so JR, don't worry about it. As many times as it kicks you out, we're here for you. We are ready. We are ready.
I don't know.
No, it's like you must have taught your son everything you know about videography.
He knows more than I do. I guarantee it.
Listen, you watch his feed throughout the evening. Sometimes, look, the camera out of nowhere will just like it just warps into another part of the room. I don't know. It's like, and he'll be there, and you can hear him. He's like, "Oh shit, where did it go?" It's like what? The camera grows legs and runs away. Or me and Christopher will start to say, Professor Time will start to say that he's been abducted by aliens, because out of nowhere the phone will just like start to float and shake a little. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
On my screen, Professor Time's upside down.
That could be his normal reality right now, though.
It's all like
the upside down.
I mean,
for the upside down.
We'll see what happens.
Look! You say, look! I don't know what the fuck's happening right now with Chris. He's like, and oh, so you can reposition yourself, Chris, huh? You can get all fancy over there.
Yeah, I'm running OBS Studio, which has a virtual camera, so you just do all this stuff in there, and you can layer stuff and add music, and then turn on the virtual camera, and it shows up as a webcam. And then I just use that.
Checks you out.
Yeah,
I don't have any of that fancy shit, and I'm sitting here. Wait, Jr. Holy shit, Jr. I don't even know what's going on over there. That's crazy sauce. You are coming at us from multiple dimensions right now. Remember we talked about it on the last episode. We were talking about multiple realities.
I'm a multi-dimensional being. It's all right.
So Christopher comes and joins us from another dimensional time and space.
Right.
And
I'm trying to make a TV show, write a couple books, I jam on guitar, and I smoke cannabis. I'm a cannabis enthusiast. So all of my work infuses the cannabis culture into it. All the characters and story, and it's sci-fi. Like Doctor Who with sex and violence on HBO. So pretty simple, right?
So I take it everybody's jazzed for the weekend. Does anybody have big plans? Big things happening for the weekend?
Nope. Nothing happening. Going to jam on guitar.
Now, by the way, last episode, I just want to mention, we were talking Mandela effects.
Oh my God, I've been watching those. Those are crazy.
Well, there's been a lot of them lately. And so what I did a tracking since 2012. That's really when the Mandela effects began. So there was a kid, Max
new ones
Laughlin.
are because they shut CERN down.
Well, the new ones happen every time they start serious testing and smashing particles. Christopher's bringing up one of the Mandela effects right there. That is one of the final
I
scenes
agree.
in James Bond.
Yeah.
That girl was wearing braces. She
Well, like
had
Willy
braces
Wonka and the
on.
chocolate bar, they took that away as soon as they shut down CERN. When they shut down CERN, they're saying that the original reality tried to collapse back into what we are now.
Right. So reality's like wibbly wobbly, not so black and white. Like, oh, we're in this
Right.
side universe or that side of the universe. It's
Like
like,
the Berenstein Bears and
yeah,
Mandela,
yeah.
chocolate bar, and like
Fruit of
all
the
this
Loom.
crazy shit's going
They
on.
didn't have the
Like
cornucopia.
Well, there's so many of them.
Chick-fil-A.
That's the thing. It's like we can't deny it anymore. We can't sit there and say these things are not happening because we are seeing them as a collective. We are seeing them as a collective people. I mean, look, I remember the Monopoly guy with a monocle.
Same
Yeah,
here.
he had a monocle.
Yeah, he was the
Fruit of
monocle
the
banker.
Loom with the cornucopia.
Yeah, Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom. These are some. Look, this is why.
That's how I
We're
learned
gonna,
what
you know
the
what we're
hell
gonna do?
that
We're gonna keep
was.
bringing these
Because
things
I
up.
asked my mom, I'm like, what the fuck is that thing with the fruit and shit? And she's like, oh, it's a cornucopia. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever that
There's
is.
even a TV commercial that makes fun of the James Bond scene with the girl with the braces by having girl with the braces as the cashier and Jaws as the customer. They wouldn't make that commercial unless it was the same joke.
Okay, wait. You remember
They were
Snow
making
White?
fun.
You remember
So
Snow
you
White,
can
right?
have two correlated things that aren't correlating there, you know?
Right.
But they're not.
No, I
You remember
agree.
Snow White. We remember Snow White. Look, mirror, mirror
Yeah.
on the wall. Who's the
Mirror,
fairest
mirror
of them
on
all?
the wall. Who's the fairest of them
Oh,
all?
yeah.
Right.
They changed that.
They changed that as well. Oh, here's the one that I said last week that's still blowing me away. Life is like a box of chocolates. We
never
all
know
know
what
that
you're
he
gonna get.
said that.
That's a scene in the
Mama
movie.
said life is like a box of chocolates,
Yeah.
but they
That's
say
in
he
the
didn't
film,
say it.
right?
He didn't say it. We even said, look, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, I'm going to look up
I-
the dialogue now.
But this
That
is
was
what
like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's what he says. My mama always said life was like a box of chocolates.
life is like a box
Never
of
know
chocolates.
what you're going to get.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he says.
But they're saying it's not.
No, that's what he says.
You're
not my father.
I
Luke,
remember.
am
Look,
your
I
father.
used to read Curious George when I was a kid. I used to love Curious George, and they're saying he didn't have a tail. But I remember specifically, he was hanging on shit with his tail.
Well, he would open bananas and shit with it, too.
With the tail. So they're
Right.
saying he never had a tail. Now,
Yeah,
keep in
I
mind,
know.
I do want to mention this as one of the conspiracy theories about this. The conspiracy theory is that the government is doing this to basically fuck our brains up, because memory is something that we reconstruct every single time. Memory is something we reconstruct.
Hey,
So
did you hear
here's
about the new one with Marlon Wayans and Scary Movie?
No.
Yeah, so Marlon Wayans, remember when he's in the bed and he's shaking and he's like, I see white people or whatever?
Right.
Okay, well, now it is he sees dead people, like the Sixth Sense.
Nope. He said, I see white people.
I know, I agree.
I remember
100%,
the line.
and they even have Marlon on there saying, I never said that.
It's the same thing with Shazam and, being, what is it called? The comedian guy.
Sinbad.
Sinbad. I loved Sinbad. I really did.
Yeah.
Sinbad did a number of movies, and I remember watching Shazam. And just so you know, back then I thought it was terrible.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it was a horrible movie, but I mean, it was totally.
I could see
back
why
in
he doesn't
my
want
day.
anybody knowing about it, but it's interesting you say you remember it. I remember it.
Yeah.
Thousands, if not millions of people remember Shazam doing a shitty genie movie.
Right. Yeah.
Was a girl next door. Oh.
So
why?
this is, she's something else, huh? So this is proof. To me, Mandela effect is something that we are sharing. Even though memory is reconstructed, we are sharing the understanding. Now, because we are all connected beings, do we start to see the same as others? I mean, do we like, if you say he had a monocle, I believe you all of a sudden?
Do you believe we're in the Matrix, or are you just saying that?
No, I believe nature is the matrix, the mother, the matriarchy, the matrix.
Not just nature. I feel like
the cosmic egg, which is the cosmos or whatever, and it's eternal.
I feel like we are put into a matrix. I feel like we are creating that prison of physical reality where we are beings of pure energy.
To the matrix. You know, there's dimensions to the matrix, right? Financial, political, social, diplomatic. I don't know.
So I would say layers to the same reality of the matrix,
right?
I would say
I would
the same reality,
but it's called the matrix. I don't know.
But I understand what you're saying. So you're saying finance is its own matrix.
Like at the end of the movie, the architect of the matrix.
I like when they're all wearing sunglasses all the time, like even indoors. I want to do that in my time machine show. I want them all wearing sunglasses indoors because you can read off of cue cards that no one will ever know, and you'll get the lines right the first take. It'll cost a lot less money.
There you go.
You know, I think when it comes to reality, I look at simplicity. I'm looking at simple understandings. I'm looking at simple realities, and I think we overcomplicate it.
Mm-hmm.
The Mandela effect to me is proof.
I disagree. It's not that simple.
It's not.
You don't think it's that simple. I feel like okay. You ever heard of that kid Max Laughlin? 13-year-old prodigy. So 13-year-old prodigy, and we spoke about it last episode. 13-year-old prodigy that initially became famous and viral for inventing an energy harvesting device that would harvest the electromagnetic energy from all around us.
Yeah, Tesla.
So, well, his invention disappeared, as well did he, after he started talking about CERN.
Yeah,
he mentioned in 2012 that CERN, when they first turned on, for the initial experiments, or when they found the Higgs boson, the God particle, they put a ripple and continued shoving ripples into our current reality. Ripples, because life branches. It branches like a tree. And those ripples were blending our reality with other branched off realities. Kind of like a multiverse. And because of CERN, we started creating.
They say the Mandela effects are caused because, and this is all hearsay, but because of the closely related dimensions to us. So the ones that aren't really far off, but the fine details, some of them differ. So you got whatever universe, the parallel universe to the left or the right, or whatever, however you want to look at it, in a like put it in 2 dimensions or whatever. So we kind of blend with those because we rip, the time and space with CERN. So
I feel like
gets mixed up.
It does, but I feel like, all right. So recently, a couple months back, maybe a year ago.
How is that simple?
It's simple because by overcomplicating it, we're overlooking at it. Everything in the universe is simple. Our energy is simple. We are creating the physical nature in which we live in right now. All of us combined. Yes, quantum entanglement doesn't seem simple. But in what's happening, simple. Energy. If you bring it back to energy, then we start to understand how we work, how the world works, how the universe works. Simple. We don't need to overcomplicate things.
Yeah, but they don't understand how CERN is working, how that is all done. Did you know every time that they do a particle collision, they literally data dump like 99% of the info they get, because they literally don't have the computing process to handle it all.
They don't. You're 100% right.
So that's why they're throwing away.
But that's why they're looking for something specific. So they're looking for a specific, because you're right, the data they get is enormous.
They could have dumped all the data that we needed in the first place.
So interestingly, what they're doing right now, the reason they're shutting down is to add more research hubs along the 17-mile collider?
Yeah.
there are research hubs along the way, and each research hub is looking for something else. So
Right.
so they're trying to not dump as much information. So I wanted to mention really quickly the Google AI Willow chip. So it's called the Willow. It's a Google AI quantum chip, and where proof came that we are in a multiverse. It came because we okay. So I'm sure everybody's heard, and I've talked about it on the show before, how they gave it an impossible question. Here on Earth, our current technology, with every computer, every smartphone, every capable device on this planet, this question what is it? I smell something funny, like I'm burning the carpet or some shit. Well, I don't know. I actually don't know what the actual question is, but it would have taken our computing power 10 quadrillion years. 10 quadrillion years
Yeah.
to answer. And
Yep.
the Google AI chip, the quantum chip, did it in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. But
Right.
but the thing
so
is it's
feasibly
still all
that's
based
impossible.
on human intelligence.
Well, no, that quantum AI chip went into another reality where that answer was already answered. It was through computing power and something we could have never done. 10 quadrillion years. That means we couldn't even fathom the amount of time, to answer. It's like that movie, the hitchhiker. What is it?
I don't know. But here, I do know this though. When they built that chip, they said that I don't know what the words are they use that make it whatever, but they were saying like in the Matrix when you're seeing the ones and zeros, right,
The
come
binary?
down the screen. Yeah, the binary. They're saying a 1 can be a 0 at the same time. Is how fast this thing works. It doesn't work in, you got individual whatever. Everything is everything at the same time.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. There's no time. Time is no longer linear.
I wasn't saying time. It's literally 1 is for 1.
But there is no time. See, when I say answers in
still
5
the
minutes,
same
it's not looking at, but where you're saying it's moving so quickly, where it's processing so quickly, there's no future, past, present. Quantum computers are working on a whole different level.
Right, like I said, I didn't know the correct terminology for this, but they're saying that a 1 is a 0 at the same time. So anything that when you so ones and zeros are on and off, basically, it was what they're based on, right? So you have the same thing happening at the same time, or between you see what I'm saying? Like it's not going from A to B. It is A and B at the same time.
Right. There is no distance it needs to travel, and when you're so it is. I see what you're saying. But I don't think that would speed up its answer necessarily. Something that would take 10 quadrillion. So maybe that would cut it in half. Maybe it would cut it down in quarter amount of time. But 10 quadrillion years is crazy.
Because what they're saying is that what is doing at point A to get to point B, whatever steps it has to do, right, and then go to B to C to D to E, right? It's doing that all right at that moment.
Right, at the same time, immediately. But even still, you can't answer a question that's not currently answered.
Tray? Well, look, hey there, time machine. What you got going on?
He's got some little nugs there. He's got some little nugs, but he gets some tasty stuff out of there. He's out. I think he goes to Jersey.
It's premium popcorn hibernate indica.
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, he was smoking that last show. Premium popcorn or whatever.
Yeah,
some premium popcorn.
From Illicit, Brandon, New Jersey. Premium popcorn, hibernate indica.
But what's interesting, and one thing I just wanted to say about the quantum AI chip, it wouldn't be able to answer a question unless we've already answered it in our reality, no matter how fast it starts going. Because you said yourself that the AI is going off of our intelligence. It can go right now, it can only go as far as what we are capable of thinking. But if we have not answered it in this reality, then I don't care 10 quadrillion years or 5 minutes, it wouldn't be able to answer the question. What the quantum AI chip did was travel into the multi-realities to be able to answer it in a reality that it's already been answered. So yes, it goes off of our intelligence, but not necessarily our intelligence in this reality. And that's what I was trying to get to.
I mean, I think technically our intelligence is also in those realities.
But those realities might be far in the future. Those realities might be, so time and space is so different once you get to a multiverse. And some realities may have already answered that question. So we may have split realities, 1,000 years ago somehow. And started creating the multiverse. But when I say that, it had to come from us. You're right. But maybe not us right now. That would be, and so this is, I guess, a good segue to talk about.
And you're back into saying that like aliens could technically be us from the future, coming to see how the hell we're doing.
They could be us, or again, still another life force from some other very far off universe. I mean, my thing is, I really feel like we are separated. We are separated by incredible amounts of space. Space is huge. Space is enormous. And I really feel like we are separated. I mean, like a light year is a lot to travel. And if we have wormholes or being able to bend space and time.
Oh, I love like that theory too. Have you ever heard that theory about we live in the Matrix and how they contain us is because they set the rules and
we set the limitations exactly
than light. So we're stuck doing whatever we're doing because a light year, that's as fast as we could possibly travel if we could get to that point. But what they're saying is that doesn't exist.
Program because they set limitations.
Right, exactly. So it's like playing a giant fucking game of GTA.
Right, and life is only rendered once we see it.
Right.
Or we are all rendering life at the same time together, because each one of us is that quantum entangled computer.
My music was your music, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had to turn you down. I had to turn Professor Time down a little bit because he's got music playing. He's got music playing on his side, and then it reverbs, and then Gavin's got some kind of crazy reverb. So occasionally I have to watch for that and see where I've got the extra sounds coming
Gavin,
from.
all the time, stirring the pot.
So I thought, I was listening to my music and I thought it was your music and I was vibing to it. Sorry. It was like some smooth jazz thing.
So tonight's big topic. Tonight's big topic, and I'm kind of glad I want to jump into it. So I told everybody about the meteorites. Tonight, when the show is over, get your ass outside. It's 25 to 30 meteorites per hour, and it's a double peak. So 2 different meteor showers peaking tonight. I'm writing it big to remind myself. Meteor shower. What a great way to bring in the weekend
the torrid
with a meteor shower. What's that?
When do we pass through the torrid meteor stream?
Don't know. This one's not the torrid. This is not. I don't know if that's tonight. Tonight it is. Wait. I'll tell you. Tonight it is. One sec. Tonight it's the Southern Delta Aquarids, a reliable summer shower that can produce up to 25 meteors per hour, and then the Alpha Capricornids, which is a smaller shower but very famous for producing slow, bright fireball meteors. That's so cool.
Nice. That is cool.
It really is. I love, as a kid, I feel like I saw a lot more of these. Like, I'd be out at night and I would see shooting stars all the time. And now I don't. And I look for them. I think because I'm looking for it. And when I was a kid, I never looked for it. And I'd just look up and you'd see something shoot from here to there. And it's just the most brilliant thing you've ever seen. When you see a shooting star, it's like, oh. So that's why I'm telling you guys about it tonight. I'm telling everybody about it. You need to go outside. You need to check it out. I'm excited for you.
What time?
It's supposed to start really kicking off, I think. Wait, actually, I'll double check. When is the best time in Florida to catch the double meteor shower? If you're in Florida, you've already missed it. No, 10:30. Tonight, 10:30 to midnight, you'll start seeing a few meteors, especially bright alpha Capricornid fireballs. So you're going to see a lot of fireballs between 10:30 and 12. And then from midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning, the activity is going to increase tenfold. And there's going to be radiant climbers as they climb the sky. That's going to be cool.
Nice.
And then from 2 o'clock in the morning to 4:30, this is the sweet spot. This is when you're going to have the highest chance of seeing both the Southern Delta Aquarids and the Alpha Capricornids together. So between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, you're going to see both meteor showers. But leading up to that, you're going to see one until about midnight, and then you'll see the other one from midnight to 2, and then both together. That's pretty neat. I don't know of another time. Is this a rare occurrence where we are actually seeing two different meteor showers at the same time?
I have no clue. I'm not a meteorologist.
Yes.
Hey, hang on. I'll be right back, guys.
It's a rare thing. Seeing two meteor showers active at the same time isn't necessarily extremely rare, but it's rare for this time of year. Okay. They're peaking both on the same night and within a day of each other. That's interesting. It's so, I think it's just neat to know when there's interesting things in space happening. And I think right now the meteor shower and the full moon being the most influential to you and the world around us. Full moons do a lot. I think here, let me see if I've got something on that. I feel like I did. There isn't any evidence where things get interesting that there are real environmental influences. The moon, which can affect nighttime brightness, sleep quality, and circadian rhythms. So when the moon is full, it's going to mess with your circadian rhythm. Solar activity right now is disturbing Earth's magnetic field, producing geomagnetic storms. It's messing with satellites, GPS, radio communication. And so it's affecting the weather and it's affecting us. So solar storms, a full moon, and a meteor shower tonight. Double meteor shower. There's a lot going on. And I just want to thank everybody for being here on the show tonight, just hanging out, being a part of the energy and magic that makes Highly Motivated as much fun as what it is. I'll tell you, before the show, I got in today, busy day. I drove pretty far. I came back from South Florida today. I was testing the truck, and only a few problems. By the way, nice shirt, Gavin. I like the shirt right there. Look at that. That is the what is that? The gold flower. Was it putt putt pass? We should have a golfing tournament named the putt putt pass. As you're putting, you must smoke. You must get like a bong out. You must be doing dabs. I don't know. We can't hear you. We can't. What's going on with Gavin? Well, I think you got yourself muted. Try again. Wait.
Maybe.
Hey, we got Gavin back.
I said I got 2 of them. I can show y'all the back real quick.
So this is the Gold Flower Cannabis grand opening shirt. For I believe this was the grand opening shirt. Isn't that the greatest? I think it's got a bong on the seat.
I want a golf cart. I want to drive around the village.
No, it doesn't. That one doesn't have the bong.
This thing is like
It's got a plant in the back. It's got a joint or a vape on the seat. I want to say that, okay, there's a joint on the floor. There's a grinder.
Let's make a movie called The Village, and it's just people on the island. They drive around in golf carts.
There's islands like that.
It's where we send the spies
This one?
that retire. You never
I got that
retire.
at Grand Opening.
I don't know there are any other cannabis companies besides Goldflower.
Right.
Lay down a
I should actually throw that shit
smooth
away.
at the same time.
Yeah. Actually, I was driving back through and I passed 2 new cannabis companies here in Florida.
Holy shit.
New ones. Totally new. One that I've kind of spoke about before, that a buddy of mine, that excellent grower, Darren Potter, he grows for one of these new companies, and I wish them nothing but the best. But I'm not going to talk about them until they dial things in. When they dial it in, then I'll give them a proper review. But seriously, it's hard. It's really I'll smoke other people all the time. Like I'm always smoking weed, so I've got to smoke I got to smoke whatever I can find. But if I'm buy a Gold Flower, that's the only stuff I'll buy, and that's the only stuff I'll smoke, because I've been spoiled. I've been spoiled by really good bud, organic, hand trimmed, living soil, no pesticides, no fertilizers, or nothing that's non-organic, and it makes a huge difference. Look, you taste it, you feel it. I'm about health. I've been doing health shit. I've been taking ginger and cayenne shots and turmeric bullshit and garlic pills, and I know I smell like a giant clove of aged roasted garlic. That's what I smell like.
A New York Italian.
Wait, what was that, Gavin?
I said, are you a health nut?
I never used to be, but I'm starting to get that way because I think it really matters what you put in your body. I think it really matters how you treat your body. I want to be here for a long fucking time. Look, I heard there's somebody in like Brazil turning 120. I think it's gonna be like the oldest person in the world. 120. That means by the time I get there, I can get to 150. Fuck yeah. I'm aiming for 180.
It's a good goal.
Right? So I need to be healthier, and I need to be healthier now. And I use cannabis for health. Well, just in case, I'm going to smoke double, eat double, drink double. No, when it comes to bud, I look at it in multiple ways. I really think cannabis reactivates the mitochondria of the body. I feel doing cannabis in its raw acidics or acidic nature, acidic properties before they're burned off. Because right now I'm burning off all the acidic properties. I'm burning off all the beneficial medical cannabinoids, because at 250 degrees, cannabis THCA turns into THC. You burn, and then as you are opening up all these other cannabinoids, about 450 of them, keep in mind, 250 of those are terpenes. 250 of those are flavor. But still, you are burning off most of what's medical about cannabis. So when you eat the bud raw or you make a tea, you're not decarboxylating, but you're consuming the superfood that cannabis is. And that's kind of the beginning of the conversation. Why would I start talking about this? I don't even remember. I'm in the middle of talking about how.
Real quick, I hate to interrupt you, but
No, interrupt. I don't give a shit.
Time Machine's over there playing something. I can't hear shit.
Oh, he mutes himself while playing. He's just enjoying himself. He's jamming out over there. Here, let me turn off my music. Let me see if we can hear Chris. Chris has really gotten so much better since he started practicing a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
He's really picked it. No, I'll tell you, he's picked it up. He said he used to play when he was younger, and he picked up this guitar, and he's been changing. His confidence has increased. You know,
Sounds like me back in the day when I was like 17. No, 16, 17. Fucking, me and a friend of mine down the road were like, oh, we're going to start a band kind of thing. Because he played drums at the church and shit. So I went and bought a guitar and yada, yada, yada. Life went on. The guy who was teaching me died. So I fell out of it for a little while. But, like, I still got my guitars and shit sitting in the shed.
You know something? Sometimes pick it up, start playing again. I mean, that's what Chris did. Christopher got a Stradivarius, a Stradicarat. Forget it.
Stratocaster?
Could be.
Stradivarius.
Now it's Stradivarius. It's like, you got a
Stradivarius sounds like something infectious.
No, Chris, we're just mentioning you're getting better over there. He's in his zone right now.
Let him have it,
he can hear. No, he just likes to hear it. He doesn't want to acknowledge. He's like, that's right, I'm not going to say shit.
I was recording the track at the same time.
And we
so
fucked it up.
This rule, I'll improvise, and even if I make mistakes, I'll just record the track, and then maybe I'll post it sometimes. You know?
Nice.
Yeah. There you go. I did a smooth jazz track while you were.
So, by the way, I am going to let the hair grow. I'm gonna see how long. Even though I want to cut it so bad because it's so freaking hot, but when I condition
it, looks like a sponge.
It does. It is. I've got like my hair is like a Brillo pad. Look at that shit, dude. I could. It's some serious hair. So the longer it gets, it's not gonna relax and fall down. It's gonna get higher and higher.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like this shit.
White boy fro going on.
It is a white boy fro. There's a band called Father of Peace, and they're all over the Facebook. They got like really funky music.
All over the Facebook. You're showing your age, bro.
You're right. Look, I'm gonna show my age. I am getting old.
Their Facebook stuff right there, boy.
Listen. I was playing VR the other night. I was on VR and I'm in this dungeon of something. Anyways, but it's an interesting game. A lot of these games are interesting. So you know, and I'm a noob. I'm a new player. I'm like a level 10, and everybody laughs at me, all being level hundreds and whatever. But they all want to protect me. They all want to protect me because they're like, no, it's the old guy. Because I'm like, so the other night I'm playing, and they're like, yeah, we'll protect you, sir. I'm like, shut the fuck up with this sir shit. And they're like, no, we know you're older. We know that things are slower for you. I'm like, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
And they're like, no, sir, we got you. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not the oldest person here. And they're like, oh, we're pretty sure you are. I'm like, oh. And we had like 8 people. So 7 people are protecting me. I'm like, look, I want to fight a little bit. So they'll freeze the character like, hey, go kill it. You'll get the kill. And I'm like, fine. So I can level up a little bit. So we're on there last. I want to say it was like last night, and it was last night, and so I'm like, okay, all right, how old is everybody? Well, so you hear, I'm 13, I'm 17. I heard a 30-year-old, like, we got a 30-year-old. Come on, people. That was the oldest besides me. That was the oldest. And there's another game. There's a gun game I play on VR, and it's like Gun World or some crazy shit. And I'm also one of the oldest cats on there as well.
Yeah.
There was some guy the other day who was talking like he was in Vietnam or something. And I'm like, okay, we got somebody much older.
No.
No, no.
No.
He was talking like in cosplay. He was talking in like, he was in character in this gun game.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, so you're like my age. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm way younger. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Protect your elder. Protect your elder. That's all I want. I don't.
Shut up and protect me. I'm tired of this shit.
So no, I find that there's an amount of shock when I play VR.
Yeah.
Like when I start talking, they're like, "Oh, you're old." I'm like, "Do I sound old?"
Yeah.
And shut up. It's a crazy thing because I never, you don't listen to yourself and say, "Oh, I sound old." I mean, I feel like I've sounded like this most of my
Listen,
life.
man, they've been calling me old since I was young, so I get it. Like, it don't matter to me anymore.
Well, I've always had an old voice, and I've always had like an old soul. I've always done well around an older crowd and felt more accepted. Like when I was younger, I mean, look, I was a DJ. I worked a lot of clubs, and I would control the crowd, but I wouldn't go hang out with them. I would sit in my DJ booth and watch. And I'd watch for the energy change, the people change, the tempo change, the mood, the mind, the vibe, the frequency. That's what a good DJ does, because you've got to see it. You've got to feel it, but you don't want to be it. Because if I'm it, then I'm going to choose my own vibe, my own frequency. That's what happened when I used to drink. When I was a DJ, I drank a lot. And then I started playing what I want to hear. I didn't give a shit where I was. I'm like, oh, I want to hear this shit. I'd fucking mix some great shit in. And people are like, hey, play. I'm like, no, we're playing this. Yeah, clubs don't like that.
No.
I'd mix in some like Front 242. I'd mix in some like Faith No More. But you mix that in with like electronica and dance. And it was more techno, trance dance. Techno, trance dance, electronica, industrial. I'd throw in some 9 Inch Nails, like head like a hole, black as a soul. I'd rather die than to give you control.
Yeah, then
Bow
they'll
down
do it.
before the one. Yeah, that was 9 Inch Nails. Trent Reznor, fucking loved it.
Yep.
I saw him live at a place called Numbers in Houston.
Nice.
And you know who opened? Or I think he was opening. I think he did the opening show, and then right after him was Gwar. If anybody's ever seen Gwar, Gwar, man, crazy. This guy, the big guy, opened up his chest, and just blood. I mean, fake blood. But if you were in the front area, which I was not, you would get soaked. You would get, and I don't know how you'd explain this if you get pulled over. I mean, it looks like you just murdered some. You murdered a lot of people. You get pulled over. Listen, officer. I was at a Gwar concert. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, son. We're taking you to jail.
I
What?
was in Georgia one time. We were doing a zombie train, and we had blood all over us, like fake blood and all that, fake scab wounds or whatever. And this train's moving. We're off the train, and people are on the train watching us act or do the scenes or whatever. And we had the scene where this car was abandoned, and not really abandoned. There was 2 people in it, and they were honking. And we were in Georgia, and this Georgia State pooper.
Georgia State pooper. The Georgia State pooper.
Yeah.
Flashed his lights, and he pulled up on us because we're attacking his car covered in blood. And you can even ask my brother.
I remember this story.
Yeah, it's so funny. His dad's like, I remember this story. That is funny. That is funny.
Listen, the shit that I let my kids go and do is sometimes questionable.
Though I do the same. Now, for my boys, for my girls, I'm much more protective.
Oh,
Like
trust me.
which I mean, look, I was a helicopter parent with my twins. And but the older they got, it was like, yeah, go enjoy. Like my son's calling me, they're 18, they're like, hey dad, we're going to this goth party. It's amazing. I'm like, go.
Go, have
Don't
fun.
meet any vampires, but go. Um,
Don't drink and drive. Don't do too many
right?
drugs and drive. Be safe,
Exactly.
but have fun.
But with my girls, like my 20-year-old, she's
No,
like, Dad, I want to go to this
absolutely
big
not.
party. I'm like, the fuck no,
No,
you will not, will not,
no,
will not. And
no.
and she'll be mad at me. She'll be mad at me. And you know something? She has every right to be mad at me. I trust her. I don't trust other people. We
Hey,
live in a
listen,
world
man.
right
Listen.
now where men have been taught under the wrong pretense. Men have been taught, men have been taught, from TikTok standards, Instagram standards, and our minds, we become so animalistic that we don't think before we act. We don't think before we speak. That's the society that we're living in right now. So I let my daughter out into this fucking crazy world that we're living in right now because I feel
But
like it's
here's the
crazier now
deal. Here's the deal
than
with that,
when I
though.
was a
Here's
kid.
the
I'm gonna
catch
put y'all in
22,
the freezer
right?
real quick so y'all cool off.
At some point in time, you and I aren't gonna have a say to what our daughters do.
I know.
And if they're so naive to this world,
They're not.
then
I make sure they're not,
then
but
and then they're going to be even worse off.
true.
So I
So
take the
what?
precedence of, hey, you're
So what?
well
We
informed.
just trust and let them go,
No, no,
and we're
no.
not. It's not them we're trusting. We're just trusting the world around them.
There are creepy people in this world.
Fuck
Oh,
yes.
brother, trust me. I 100% agree. But here's the thing: is my daughter wants to go to fucking NYU one year,
Oh, there's a
Holy
shadow, and the shadow
right?
between people sort of
So
shit.
what the
bends.
fuck am
New
I
York
supposed
is
to
more
do when
dangerous
my
than most
daughter goes
places.
to New
Chicago, New
York and
York.
there's a fucking buttload of different types of people in this world, right? There's nothing I can protect her from at this point. So
She's got to be hard
my
before she
stand,
even gets there. She's got to be mentally ready. I'm from New York.
right,
I'm born in New York, and then I moved to
right,
Chicago. So I know fucking hard cities. And let me tell you
right,
something. You got to let shit bounce off you. You can't let
right,
words fucking hurt you. And
right.
you can't be alone with people you don't know because they will take
Right.
advantage of you there. New York and
So
Chicago are rough
I've
fucking
instilled in
places,
my daughter that, hey, when you move in groups.
right?
You have you have 2 to 3 people with you. That way there's multiple people call for help, take pictures. I don't care what you want to do. But and you also want to be in a secure location. Like if you want to go to the mall, okay, cool. They got people there to help with that situation. If you want to go to a festival, okay, they got people there to help with that situation.
Right, you got
You
more
don't go to
eyes on
you
shit.
don't go to some random fucking place in the middle of nowhere and expect everything to be kosher because it may not be.
It's not. Right. It's not. Look, I trust my boys because boys seem to be safer in a lot of these situations. Not
But who
because they're
wants to
stronger.
abduct boys? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Who wants to abduct boys?
Well, nobody. No, they'll pay to give my kids back. No,
Right.
it's I got Bebe's kids. We don't die, we multiply.
I mean, you may
Um,
Gavin, so.
but that's the thing. Look, that's the thing with the boys. I mean, but here's the thing: the boys have been through just as traumatic events. And
Right.
is it? Do I just trust them to get over these things easier? I mean, are women more emotional for longer periods of time? Because of these traumatic events, or are they recovering just as quickly? And I'm just being too.
Uh,
I
so,
mean,
all right. To be honest with you, from my experience, like I'm only 2 wives, so like girls, girls seem to hold on to the emotional trauma longer than the boys do. Like, listen, willing or not, my boys went through some shit in our my world, right? So, regardless of how you want to look at it or point fingers, they still went through it and they
still, they're gonna
survived.
go through it, but they
And
survive and
they
they get over it.
well, and they're
Ish.
learning from it, right? So, but
See,
I've
you just
noticed
said
with my
something though. You just said something very important. They are learning from it.
Well,
Now,
and I put that with a quotation.
all right, they're
Hold on.
slowly learning. They are
They
slowly
still
learning
are
from
they
what they
still
do.
are their father's children. So they they have the tendencies of their old man. So we'll go with that, right? But my daughter seems to have a lot of more built up baggage that she holds on to. And the boys didn't have that. So I've noticed that. It's like, okay, cool. Like let's get rid of some
So
of the
us as
baggage.
men, we need to realize that. Us as men, that
Right.
we need to realize, that it's we need to realize, that for the women as well. When
Right.
I
No,
when I
I
say that,
agree.
we need to be more open. We need to be more understanding. Um, we have to stop treating the women in our relationships like friends or buddies, that where they would understand and things roll off much easier, because in a relationship everything sticks. Howdy, howdy. Send our greetings, Gavin. Hello. Um, but I think we need to be more gentle. I mean, and at the same time, women don't want us to be more gentle, but they do. And they don't want us to treat them any differently, but they want us to be more understanding and maybe a little bit softer. Not less masculine, not less tough or less loud, but softer. It's something I'm learning. Boys are easier to raise, East Coast. Boys are much easier to raise. Girls, you don't only worry more, it hurts your heart more. Like when your boys leave the home. When boys leave the home, you're just kind of like, yeah, all right, go experience your life. But when your girls leave the home, you're like, it's so quiet here. It's just me. So quiet. And it is. And it's emotional. Like it hits you right here in your heart. Like my little daughter, she's staying with mom right now, while they help out her father. And so I call her on the phone and I'm like, hey, Zavia, how are you? She's like, hey, Dad, gotta go. Bye. Talk to me. What is going on? It it is. I think I take it more emotionally. But like my boys are like, I gotta go down. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bye. I I think I'm just tougher about it with the boys. And when it comes to dealing with girls, it's just hard. Um, East Coast, I do like that. He says, I think we need to protect our female population in a traditional sense and less soft. So maybe we don't treat them as soft, but we have to be softer. I think that there's a difference. We don't need to treat them softly, but we need to be softer towards them. We need to be more understanding. We need to just treat them, they want to be equal. We need to find that equilibrium that we can all be on the same level. Um, Let me see. King Swish 420. Everybody welcome King Swish. Too highly motivated.
We literally just got fucking coverage.
That's right. You hear that, Gavin? Fucking A.
I think I
Don't
bought
be
up my
like,
dispense, all the good
don't
stuff.
give
in
any
my
lip, Gavin.
dispensary. I
Don't
haven't
be
called
giving
them
shit
ahead
to your
of time.
woman. Your woman's gonna fuck you up. Listen, right now we can't hear you, but it's probably best. You don't give her any shit. She
It
will.
wasn't me. It wasn't her either.
um but again, I want to just thank everybody for coming to the show tonight. A Friday session, chit-chat, a talky-talk. What's up,
Grapezilla.
broski? Let me see, you got
Grapezilla.
Grapezilla happening over there. Actually, it probably is time for me to pull out one of the amazing strains that have been picked up. We have an ideal strain. What is this? This is the Tropicana. Hold on now. We got some
Damn, I thought it
Tropicana.
was an emerald apricot.
We got some more Moroccan peaches. I picked up a shitload of Moroccan peaches. I was just like, listen, that shit is so good. Oh, those nugs look nice. Those are interesting. Actually, wait, they're a
Great
little PGR'd. That's okay. It's got a good color. Oh, we got some heavyweight heads. This is the blueberry muffin or the blueberry kush. I can't read it. I hope it's the blueberry kush. That's the one I've been looking forward to. What is this one? This is Sun Fuel by Heavyweight Heads. Sun Fuel. Maybe we'll open that one up. What else do we have? Told you I picked up a few. Oh, Legend of Jack. That's what I want to smoke. All right, let's just.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Legend of Jack, beautiful sativa. I'm going to open it up. You know how I know for sure?
Do you
So when
got
you have
Trick
all
Trick
these,
OG?
so Bro and Aussie, so Brossy, I like that East Coast. Very, very intellectual, incredibly intellectual.
Have you tried Trick Trick OG?
No, I didn't try the Trick OG yet. And they mixed the Trick OG with a sativa strain, and it came out to be a solid indica.
Shit, I forgot what it was. It's
Or orangutan, the orin. They mixed the orin with the Trick OG. Everybody, welcome Cowboy.
What's up, everybody?
It's Cowboy
What's up,
from
Cowboy?
THC,
Yeah.
the horticulture, and the most intellectual band in all of Ocala. Awesome. You know something? It is good to have our 4-panel and
Hey,
extended
Cowboy.
panel of people this evening that we've had. So it's so great. The show now, people are popping in. You know, maybe they can stay for a little bit, then they gotta go. But it's fine.
Did Pops leave?
What's that? Because they pop through. I love it. That's how smoke sessions were. You'd be on the couch, you'd be smoking, you'd be eating a pizza, you're watching TV, you're playing video games, and somebody comes in and you're like, hey, and you smoke with them, and then they fucking leave after like an hour. So it's like, but you feel like they're there for the entire thing. Like when all of a sudden you got a bunch of people and you still feel like those other energies are still there. All right, I'm gonna open this up. Your nose, by the way, your nose tells you what you really want to smoke. And that does smell nice. So Legend of Jack, a sativa.
Legend of Jack.
That's right. Legend of Jack Herrera. So these are the Nuggy Nugs. These are some nice medium-sized nugs. It's not one giant nug, but they're good medium-sized nugs, and
That looks nice.
it's an ideal brand, so definitely hand-trimmed, living soil, organics right here. So organic, hand-trimmed, living soil, some lovely little nuggy nugs. And this is Legend of Jack.
Those colors are
That's
so
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah,
Legend
it's really
of
good.
Jack.
I
like
you
the
know
red,
something?
the snacks.
And it's a
The
big
red
nug.
part-
I mean, it's not like they're the smallest of nugs.
The red part of it is really thick, like, you know, more red than usual. The thickness of it, the threads of the thickness.
I'm just gonna, and I like to break it up by hand. I use my fingers and I just kind of crush it.
It's too
I
sticky.
like I'll
I
hold the
can't
bud
do
on
it.
one side and then I'll just
I got
kind of
some grapes
scrape it
over
with my
here.
thumb just to knock everything off. Because gold flower stuff is not so compact, which is nice. They don't when you put your cannabis through a roller, it compacts it, it bruises it. It makes them like hard nugs, you know? And hard nugs are hard to break up. Hard nugs are hard to break up. So I do this by hand really quickly. I just do a quick, just you know, the same thing the grinder would do, except I don't, you know, the crystals are usually going to be on my fingers, or maybe back in the cannabis again. Oh, I'm just gonna. There we go. I like to leave it semi chunky. I don't like my. Oh, and I am rolling tonight with the Tyson Futurola. These are my favorite papers. They don't make me cough. They are unbleached. They are natural. And
kind of
whoever is
paper is
making
it?
this,
Is it rice paper?
it's a hemp, unbleached hemp paper. But very, very nice. Like I mean, just light. It's thin. Look at that. It's a super, super thin, super light paper. It rolls. The crazy thing is like it rolls itself. Every time I roll with it, it's just the easiest roll in the world. Watch now. I'm going to do it, and it won't be. When I do it live, I'm going to mess up the whole thing. Here, let me just. Here we go. Okay, put a little bit more there. So I make my boat just like so, and I level out my boat. And here we go. Just a pre-rolling. I roll up just to kind of get a good structure. Okay. The paper I take, but the sticky end on top facing me, and I slide it into the back of the boat. Do you see how I did that? I slid it into the back with the sticky side right here, looking at me. Okay. Now I'm going to take both my thumbs and I'm going to roll up gently. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Okay. So as I roll up, the paper starts to curl itself. That's amazing. When you've got a paper that basically rolls itself, there's not much more you can ask for. Now I'm not licking the dollar. I'm licking the paper itself. So I know what it looks like. But it's not. And then I finish the roll just like so. I take it out, and this is what you're left with. So as you see, there's a lot of extra paper. So I call these my candy wrappers. I give a 1 twist. I give a 2 twist. Welcome back, JR. I give a 2
Hey,
twist. So as you see,
sorry,
it's like a
Donner
candy
called me.
wrapper. And then I take this and I give it a little shake to make sure there's no air holes. So it's a twisty, twisty, shaky shake. And then I just cut off the ends and smoky tokey. And that's Legend of Jack. Very excited.
Rachel said hi, pups.
Hey, girl. Love you.
Love you.
It's so sweet. There's so much sweetness going on over there.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
I don't hear anybody telling me like they love me. I can't take it anymore.
I love you too, Oren.
Oh, thank you. All right. Because
We all love you.
I was breaking down a little bit.
Hey, air
I
hug.
felt lonely.
Air hug for
All right,
Oren.
thank you. So I'm about to try this Legend of Jack. I'm actually kind of excited because all I've been smoking lately has been the Moroccan peaches. For some reason, it's like this every single time I smell it, I'm like, ooh, I'd like to smoke a joint of that.
The
But
Moroccan
also, I had
peaches is so good.
it is. Well, I had a 10-pack of the 1 grammers.
No,
Thank
the
you, East Coast.
dabs, I would say, is so much
The
better.
dab is better. So I was about to mention the dab, the concentrate rosin batter is better than the flour.
I'd say it's the top one that they have.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
amazing.
is.
But the flour is good. I mean, I went through a 10-pack of or a 7-pack of the 1 grammer joints. And then I've been smoking the flour as well, or they're both flour, but I roll my own. So I'll call it the roll your own. But yeah, I've been smoking a lot of Moroccan peaches. So the Legend of Jack, I'm actually kind of excited about. I'm always excited about. I'm always excited about cannabis, period. Give me a joint, and all of a sudden you'll see me orange excited. I remember some dude came to smoke a joint with me at a Mount Dora event, and it was like a 10-gram joint or 11-gram joint. It was crazy. Maybe it was even bigger. It was bigger. Mm. Oh, that is smooth. Gold flower cannabis. Again, this is what I'm smoking tonight, and most every night I'm smoking gold flower. Gold flower is a medical provider here in the state of Florida. If you have a medical card, this is the place. Organics, living soil, real hydroponics. Hot damn.
Hand trim.
You should be doing
Hand
it.
trimmed. Hand trimming. Look, I cannot begin to tell you how important hand trimming really is. Here, let's so this, every time I roll a joint, I take the weed and I put it into the big jar, like into the tray, so that I'll roll a joint later from it. But it's a combination of so many different things, and I just mix it. I mix it all together. I mix it. There's a lot of weed in here, actually. There's at least 3 joints. At least 3 big fatty joints in here. So, okay. Tonight, a Friday sesh, everybody, and we're not talking about anything specific. I mean, we are, we are, and I would love actually just to touch on it and get everybody's ideas. Now, Christopher, you had an idea first. Your little micro topic was what now?
Are biological androids and other entities already amongst us? Like
So
going door
we'll
to
leave it
door,
as an open-ended
selling
question.
you
Our
things.
so what is it? Our AI, computer,
I
robot,
don't know. I just had a
biological type
strange
robot.
person come to my house today, and he's like, "I'd like to look at your electric bill. I'm an energy provider guy," and they do it. It's a scam they do, you know. But he was really spooked me out for some reason. Like he was up to no good, you know, like part of a
He was
scam.
up to no good.
And I get these
This guy
scam
was up to
calls all
no
the time.
good.
Hi, I'd like to give you, you know, it used to be renew your automobile warranty. Now it's, you know, we have a loan for you. Person, you've been pre-approved for the personal loan you applied for. I didn't apply for you.
How
got
many
my
things
grandma
did
for
he
that
present
shit.
you with? This guy came to your door. He's like, listen, I'd like to look at your electricity bill. Also, I can get your car insurance done. And by the way,
You
we
would
also
think,
pay,
right? Like that's the same thing, right? Like it
They
should
got
be
my
all
grandma
the
with
things.
that. My grandma
and we can
got.
get you a loan. Listen, Professor Time, you need a loan? You need a loan or cable, car insurance?
They already know if you need a loan or
They
car
got my
insurance
grandma
or
with that
health
shit because
insurance.
my grandma went into debt because she lost over she lost all her money, and my grandma's pretty wealthy with with that side of the
Wait.
family.
How did they get her? What happened?
That scam that Christopher's talking about.
She applied for that, and they took her information.
Yep.
Man, you got to be careful where you look for loans. You've got to be careful where you give your information.
I
Have
think
you
my
guys
grandma was
watched?
on a dating site.
Have you guys watched these guys that are on the internet on YouTube that all they do is go after the scammers through
Yeah,
their
Oh yeah,
IT
I've
Love
seen
that
a
unit,
stuff.
couple of them
Yeah, I've
and
videos.
they
seen that.
lock down and oh man, they destroy them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty funny to watch because they lock into their surveillance cameras in their building, so they're
Yeah, they're
watching
like
everything
the
happen.
hackers that do
so
it or
these are
something.
white hat hackers. White
Yeah,
hat hackers are
they're
ones that
believe it or not, they stop a lot of people. I mean, there's one lady that the actual police stopped her at the ATM getting the money out because he was actually online with this scam. So they got involved with the police and got it stopped before this lady lost all her money.
Dude,
So
there was an older guy I was working with that got one of them scam text messages that was like, "Hey, this is the sheriff office, blah blah blah. If you don't, pay your fine, da 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 da." And then they hit him with the when he replied back, they're like, "Yeah, oh yeah, we need a Bitcoin or whatever the fuck," and he's like, "What the hell is Bitcoin?" And I was like, "Dude, don't do it." So he actually called to the sheriff's office,
I
and
can never
they were
imagine the
like,
sheriff's
"No, that's
office
a
being like, "Hey, we need your Bitcoin."
yeah, exactly." That's what I said. I was like, "Dude," I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "They first of all, they're not gonna text you. Second of all, who the hell deals in Bitcoin when it comes to fines and fees?"
Well, I was about to say, and especially the sheriff's department is not going to be that tech savvy to be like,
Right,
listen,
No, they'll
we
show up
need
to your
to
house.
know how much Bitcoin you have, and if you don't have any, you need to
right,
buy some
exactly.
and send
Especially
it
I
to
mean,
for
but
them.
he was an older guy. He was close to retirement, and he was naive. And I was like, "All right, listen, bro. Like, this is a scam." "Oh no, no,
they're
no! They're gonna
scum, dude.
cancel my license and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "No, they're not. Like, they don't text you. They will send you a letter. Like, they
No,
don't
those
do
guys
this
are
shit."
scum. They're scum of the earth, man. That
They
to
are,
prey on old people like that.
and they do,
So
and
I
they
love
take
to
I
see I
agree.
everything.
love to see the justice get turned back on them. They lose everything.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I've
pretty
seen the terrible
entertaining.
things that they do to people, and when you get older, you are more mentally susceptible
Oh
to
yeah,
to. I mean, even in my tender age, I'm sometimes mentally susceptible. I've always been easily sold. Listen, I'm a great salesman. I'm a great salesman, but I'm also an easy sell.
right.
I don't know why. I mean, it's the weird, it's the
Because it
weird.
sounds good.
If it sounds good, it feels good.
Yeah.
I'm an emotional individual when I make a decision. So for me, I'm an easy sell. especially when you hit the heartstrings.
Oh yeah.
But I'm great at selling. So I mean, I guess it's the a salesman. A salesman is an easy sell, kind of like a shoe somebody who makes shoes, a cobbler, a
Yeah.
shoe cobbler. Has shitty shoes, but does a
Mhm.
great
Right.
job. Somebody that works at a dry cleaner has really
Cabinet
wrinkled
maker has
clothing.
shitty cabinets.
Right, but you make great ones.
I do make great cabinets.
See, whatever you do well, you don't do for yourself.
No, you don't want to when you get home.
You don't want to when you get home. So it's like
Like
if you
my
make
brother's a
suits for a
mechanic
living,
and he's always forever working on his cars.
isn't that crazy? That's right. You know something? Every one of my mobile mechanics or people that I know that work on vehicles, by the way, thank you, Charles. Transmission still seems to be working. If you're listening, Charles, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But so his car, I'm sorry, Charles, I have to say it, but he's holding it together with
Yeah.
bobby pins and paper clips and fucking duct tape and zip
Duct tape
ties,
mechanic wire. Hell yeah.
but it's working. Like so, his car
Yeah.
the other day it caught on fire. He's got a Forerunner, and on his way to my house, the Forerunner caught fire. I can't make this shit up. Right outside my fucking house, his car's on fire, and so he puts the fire out. He rebuilds his vehicle and then shows up. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just on fire. Just on fire. That would be like detrimental for most people. That would be the
Right.
end of the vehicle for most people. He's like, well, I
Yeah.
pour some shit out, I rig some other stuff, and we're good. The other day, he goes, I got to get parts. So he goes to AutoZone, and in the parking lot, while he's in the parking lot, his radiator and whatever was connected to it just fell. The fan,
Yeah.
the radiator, and something else just fell. I'm like, just fell? He goes, yeah, just fell. What the fuck? I go, what did you do? He goes, I put it back together. I put it back together. I went and bought like a belt. I bought something. He bought something to winch it together. He's winched his whole engine together. And you know something? It's running. He's
Yeah.
Barney rubbled his shit and it's still running. But
That's
that's
funny
the
because my
person I
brother
trust to work on my car.
went in the mechanic side of things. I went in the carpentry side of things. And it's like both of us we do the same shit. Like he will like nickel and dime his car to yeah. Like, barely, he's putting duct tape here. He's running the mechanic wire to hold this up. Me, I'm just nailing some shit together to get it through because I don't care. I don't want to build another cabinet. He don't want to work on his car. But yeah, that's what we do for a living is build other people's shit.
Well, and that's why you don't end up working on your own.
Right.
And that's why I've seen it. Like, look, you look at a hairdresser. Now, hairdressers, if they're really good hairdressers, their hair is fantastic as well. But it's funny though. Look. You look at East Coast. East Coast does media. East Coast does photography and videography and whatnot. And look, he's got the same profile image from 5 years ago. It's so I mean it's the truth. People who are great at something don't do it for themselves. Look,
Nah.
look, and here's a weird correlation. I'm a funny motherfucker sometimes. I've got funny moments. Not always, but sometimes. But that being said, I'm the complete opposite for myself at home. At home, I'm quiet. At home, I'm in the garden. I'm contemplative. I get deep in my own questions of life. And then outside of my home or outside in the more public view, I trust more the universe. I don't know. There's like a yin and yang, and I
Yeah, I'm
think
the different. When I get home, I'm at peace, and the world is right. But you send me to the shop. You can ask Gavin for a fact. Like, I'm like, nah, you do this, da 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 da. I ain't trusting none of these motherfuckers.
I outside of the house, I'm very well controlled. In the house, I do find peace. I don't know, but but see, outside of the house, I'm loud. I'm active. I'm I don't know. I'm jovial. I'm vibrant. I'm whatever. But here in the house, I'm not stern. I'm there's a lot to have to deal with when it comes to kids, it comes to
I'm
animals,
at
it
peace
comes
when I
to
get home.
wife, it comes I, I'm not there yet. I'm trying to find peace at home, but I'm also not at peace outside of the house. When I
So my look
so
at it
it's
is like when I go out, when I go to work during the day, I already know because I'm a general manager.
I'm
So
gonna get a little scarf
I got
later
like
on around
16
here.
guys under me, so I know my day is going to be hectic. I already know that for a fact. But then when I come home to 5 kids, it's like, oh, I got
Oh
this.
wow.
That's cool, not a problem. All right, you do this. Da, 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 da. It's like the job, but it's more peaceful.
I don't know. See, I guess for me, I have trouble relaxing.
You need a little
My
chaos, you know?
I do. No. I
You know
think
what?
there's part of me that enjoys chaos. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I
With
definitely thrive. I thrive in chaos. Like
right.
that's
I
where I'm
kind of
at.
enjoy it. But
If shit
that's what I'm
ain't
saying. When
popping
it's so
off, I'm
peaceful,
bored.
well, okay, that's what I'm saying. When I get home, I mean, I work in the gardens. Like tomorrow, Saturday, I need to work on the house a little bit. I might
Yeah,
paint it for shits and giggles. No,
that's my
probably not.
piece right there.
But here's the thing: for me, I can't sit still, and that means I'm not at peace. When I'm doing something, when I'm active, and I know what's happening in front of me, that's peaceful. So there's peace for me in the chaos. Like when I'm doing my routes, I'm hitting doctors, I'm talking to people, I've got seminars and events.
Well, let
I
me
have
let
a
me hit you with
plan.
this real quick. Let me hit you with this. So your house is your own chaos, right? That's your personal chaos, right? So like for me, it's like dealing with a kid back when I used to deal with the ex-wife or dealing with the house now, or I got all this shit to do. It's like, okay, this is mine though. This is what I'm dealing with. This is my chaos, and I can do something about this. You know what I'm saying? When you go out into the world for your job or life
I guess
in
for me, it's I just
general.
don't feel productive. I guess for me, outside the house, working, making money, I feel
Yeah,
productive. And I've associated money with productivity. I've
nah,
associated working with productivity and
can't do
feeling
that.
accomplished. But that's my
No,
problem. That's the
that's
problem
that's just
though,
being a
right?
cog in the machine. That's just being a cog in the machine.
Realizing it, and I realize it though. I realize it. My thing that I've been working on this year specifically is trying to feel comfortable without having to over accomplish, without having to over finish or do or feel like that certain level of, okay, I've done enough. Because when I'm
Right.
working, I never feel like I'm doing enough. I feel like I need to do a little
No.
bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. But
Well,
that's how
that's
I
the
work.
programming.
And there's a lot of accomplishment I make throughout the day by getting a ton of shit done.
All right,
And by
let
the
me
end of the
hold
day,
on.
I'm like,
Just for
wow.
just in general, let me ask you guys sitting here. So, general perspective, isn't that's what required of us? Like that is the the overbearing weight that we all endure in a general position, in any position, whether you're stocking shelves, cashier, waiting tables, like
Yeah,
it's never
psychology and sociology is context dependent, right?
right. We're never
Everybody
doing
plays
enough,
different.
right? We're never meeting the goals of the higher ups, like the general manager or whatever, right? So we're never meeting that status quo, so to speak. But so when I get home, it's like, okay, well I can do the yard today, and I accomplish that, and I get that done. I feel good. It's cool. All right, I got that done at my own pace. I am my own boss. I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh, I pressure washed the house today. All right, cool. Chalk that up. Hell yeah, you got another thing done. Like, I weed eated the garden. Like, hell yeah, there's another thing done. Hell, simple doing the dishes because that's what you got to do. Like, that's another chore done. Knock it off the list. All
So,
doing something.
so you're able to look at it as something as to eventually knock off the list. For me, I want to get it all done in one day. I want to pressure wash the house. I want to be able to
You
take
can't
good
get
care
it
of the
done.
garden. I got to work on the pool. I got to work on this area and that
How
area.
do
And I
you
got the
get it
RV over
done
here
in
that I got
one
to
day
de-chip.
when the list never ends? It's a
But that's the
never-ending
thing.
list.
That's why at home I don't feel at peace because the list doesn't end. Outside of the home when I'm working, the list
That list
ends.
doesn't end either.
It does. It
No,
does
no.
because
You just get
per
a new
day,
list.
no, you do. You're right. But per day, okay, damn it, you're right. No, you're right.
You just get a new list, bro.
I'm just
Like,
because same thing at home. But I'm working on. See, I want to see the accomplishment, and at home, that's why I
let me.
feel like I work so hard when I am here,
So when
because
you
I
get
want to see
home,
those changes.
so let me ask you: when you get home and your yard's grown, because we live in Florida and it fucking grows like crazy during the week,
I
right?
grab out the
So
John Deere
so you grab the John Deere, right? You take that bitch for a spin around the
and I light
yard.
a
You
joint
knock
and I
all the
smoke a
grass
joint. Right,
down.
and it's great. It's a
Man,
great
you get
feeling.
done. You're done. You got the joint. You're done. You get off the John Deere, right? And your house, your grass is looking immaculate. That isn't an accomplishment.
It is. I
That's
agree.
another item off the list. So
But then I got to edge it, and then I've also got to,
well,
you're
that's
always looking at it. Like I look at the yard, and I do look at my yard as an accomplishment because we have
right.
big gardens. I have a big botanical garden, and so in that there's a lot to take care of. I mean, you got weeding,
Right.
you gotta
Yeah.
go. Sometimes you got to move plants around because they're not happy.
Yep. Right.
And then you've got to sometimes you color scheme the garden in a
Mm-hmm.
certain way.
Alexa,
I
what time
model my gardens after those that you find that you find in like the Butterfly Museum. Um,
Right.
Gainesville has a beautiful butterfly museum. Houston has in Texas has a beautiful butterfly museum, and so in that, I try to model my gardens to be mini butterfly, um, mini butterfly like exhibits of their own because we have tons of butterflies here. We
Well,
bring them with the plants that we plant, and
right, but you
so
got to have a center of peace somewhere. Like you got to have your, I keep referring
this
to the
show,
center, but
this
like
show.
it's like, huh?
Well, no,
This show?
this show right here, 100%. This
All right,
show.
gentlemen, I am at Friday night, and it's a full moon, and so I have things to do.
Okay.
All right.
the way Chris is like, listen,
That's
it's a Friday night
vague.
and it's a full moon. I've got shit to do, and
I'm
That's
just
pretty
messing with
vague.
you
no
seriously, though.
questions,
I'll be all
people.
right.
Look,
So
he's
everybody,
like fixing his collar. He's like, it's gonna be an interesting night.
it's the way you say it, you
Are you
know.
gonna like turn into a werewolf or something?
Right. It's a full moon. There's gonna be shooting
My
meteors.
face will start to deform. I'll
It's a
start
Friday
speaking in
night.
accents to
I
meet the
mean, hey,
language.
if you are, bro, I want to see it on camera. That'd be dope as shit.
He's like, look, it's getting late. Shit's happening to me right now. Listen,
I just like to go downtown
I gotta get off
and
this
do that,
fucking
you know,
show.
that's
Stop
all.
talking to me,
Pop the
people.
Hulk out. Like, what's up?
So I'm going down to like what we would consider our village center, and I'm just going to hang out with my boombox and maybe try to sneak a toke while I'm there. And,
All right,
Okay.
there you go.
Hey,
See, that's peaceful,
hey,
right?
instead of
see,
going
that's
into
awesome.
bars and drinking, and I'm only allowed in some of them, and the others
I'm
I'm
only
not.
allowed in some of them.
I
They've kicked me out of the rest already, but
haven't even made that far in life. Like,
My
wow,
suggestion
like,
is
you're
always
like,
wear
okay,
moisturizer.
like, see me,
Moisturizer.
moisturizer.
Always before
Well,
going out, because women will be like, "Your skin's so dry and flaky." Always wear moisturizer. Women just
Moisturizer.
lather themselves with moisturizers and potions, and the least you can do is just use some simple off-the-shelf thing. You know, that's why I'm shining right now because
that's why I'm shining.
do your thing,
Everyone's
bro.
looking at meter
All
shadow.
right,
Meter.
all right,
The professor
guys.
has an
All right,
agenda.
I am,
Right. See, East Coast knows it. Well,
Later,
everybody's going
Chris.
to be looking at meteor showers.
There
The
you go,
professor
bro.
has an
See you,
Have a
agenda.
guys.
good night.
See you,
That
guys.
should be. Listen, that should be your first
See you,
show.
Orange.
The professor has an agenda. The first
Yeah.
episode.
I can make a
is the-
documentary about it, the beginning,
See.
middle, and end, and where I'm
The
going. And why
agenda.
I'm doing it.
The
Hey, let me know.
agenda.
I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Hey,
guys.
Chris, have a great night.
Later,
Have
bro.
a great weekend.
Arrivederci.
All
Dos
right. See you
svidania.
Sunday. Sunday, I will be here
Sunday it
I'll see you
is.
then.
Sunday, Sunday,
All
Sunday.
Wish me luck, everybody.
Good luck, bro.
Good luck. Good luck.
All right,
Good luck at the adventure.
All right, thank you. It is. It's going to be an adventure. All right, bye now.
Later.
I think I fucked up my joint. Wait. I gotta roll these. They just get so tight towards the end.
That's your fault.
It is my fault. 100% it's my fault. I'm pinching it. I'm not thinking about it. And now it's all
Kevin's over there
funky.
like, Pop, shut the fuck up. Why are you talking?
Now it's just destroyed.
I love this. I really do. I love the debates and all that.
Mm.
What did Popeye say? I am what I am.
So here's what's interesting. Tonight, and we might end up just talking about it on Sunday, because it really is, I think, probably a deep conversation. I just want to mention last episode we were talking about food, and we were talking about, I believe, the government, pharmaceutical company, religious organizations, deep organizations,
Hey,
Bilderberg,
pop quiz,
whatever you want to call
everyone.
them.
Who's the biggest farmer in the United States of America?
Isn't that Bill Gates?
Yep.
and
Now,
by the way, you know,
answer
Pfizer
me,
owns.
why does a tech guy have the most farmland in America?
That's a good question, actually.
Anybody?
That's a good.
Anybody?
No.
Okay, so now remember when COVID hit, he was a big fan of the vaccine. He was a big fan of fucking GMOs and producing.
Well, yeah, he
all this
does.
bullshit.
He's got an agenda.
He's producing artificial foods now.
Not even including the fact that he said that we are overpopulated right now.
Well,
it's
that's
getting
why I
worse.
said, when I said there's an agenda, these deep organizations are deciding. Like, look,
We had COVID.
without us knowing, they're making us infertile. Without us knowing, they're controlling population. Like 1 in 3 can't.
Can't stop me. I had to do that myself.
I never had it done. I never had it done.
I had to go get snipped. I had too many goddamn kids.
How many you got? How many kids do you have?
I had 5 altogether.
So do I. And it's a good number, 5. It's a lot of kids.
A lot.
And none of them call me. No.
Baby mama 1, 2, 3, 5.
I'm having a day.
Goopy! What's up, Goopy?
Hey, Goopy! Everybody welcome, Goopy Chunk!
What up? Welcome to Highly Motivated.
Thank you.
I got you, bro.
I appreciate it. I was over here. I'm trying to catch a breath. You know, the older we get, that's why I'm glad I have this.
Definitely.
Shit, let me just load this thing up. There we go. Hope it's got a little bit of charge. This is the Venti. I believe Gavin has the VZ. I have the Venti.
I did, but I left it at my brother's.
You left it at your brother's.
Did you really leave it at Chip's house?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna go back and it will no longer be there. You're gonna be looking for
that
this
shit
thing.
up, I guarantee it.
You're gonna be like, listen, I left it here. Nope, you didn't leave. Shit. I don't remember anything.
It's a good competition between those two of the stoner of the month. I tell you that right now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They're pretty tight right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I was about to say, I don't know.
They're pretty tight right now.
Yeah.
Gavin kind of takes. I mean, I haven't. Is this your older brother?
Yeah.
And so wait. I've never met your older brother. But now, does he look like you?
Yeah, send him the invite. See if he'll get on here.
That sounds like a challenge.
He doesn't want to. I already tried.
He doesn't want to?
I'm like, listen, Pops is on, and he's like, cool, I'm playing game right now. I'm like, bro, hop on.
What game is he playing? What is he playing?
He's playing Roblox with Cadence. With his girl. There you go.
But, you know, Roblox. But wait, didn't they take that down? Isn't it?
No, hell no.
No, it's still out there.
No,
they
made it where it's age restricted. So when you put your ages in there, it puts you in the group of your ages.
Yeah, but you can lie about your age.
Right. So that's the only difference.
They make you
It
send a
really
picture.
pisses me
Oh yeah,
off
they make you
'cause
send a
my
picture of your
youngest
ID
son
now.
loves that game.
You have to send an ID.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're older than
Smart.
18 or
They literally scan your ID.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
But
Yeah, like
to
my
do
son's,
that,
I've got
you
his
get, like,
secured.
if you're old enough, you get access to like voice chat and stuff.
Right.
So
but little
my
kids could use
daughter,
their parents' ID if they wanted. Like
my daughter was getting on
that's
VR,
secure.
and I put it on a screen share, so I see and hear everything that she's going through. But I know a lot of parents don't do that, and so there were boys talking to her, and keep in mind, you know, you put your age in, but it doesn't matter. There were older boys saying some real, and I caught it like immediately, and I jumped onto that VR. I was like, "All right, you little shits, everybody's fucking reported. This is some bullshit. I got your fucking names. I know who you are. You're gonna talk to my daughter like that.
I know
You
where
should be
you
ashamed
live.
of yourself." And so they're like, whoa, sir. I'm like, sir, me nothing. Shut the fuck up. It's too late. You're already little shits. Remember this for next time. And so I ended up taking her off of certain games, and I would only allow her to play certain ones. There was one called Gorilla Tag.
I tried that shit with my boys, and that shit didn't work out.
We played GTA 5, Borderlands.
Yeah,
my boys
they're picking up hookers on the fucking video game and shit.
People
I'm
would
like, what
talk
are you
shit to my
guys
boys.
doing?
People would talk shit to my boys, and it was like, it's okay. So why am I not okay with it happening to my daughters?
Because they're emotional bound. Like that shit traumatized.
There's a respect line, man. You have to give respect.
And we're old
be giving
school,
that
so
same
like
respect
it's
to my
different.
boys, or by not allowing my boys to go through that rite of life passage.
Well, hold on, Oren, how old are you?
Well, there's that thing, man. Guys get together and we all talk that way. Girls do the same thing. But when you're a guy talking to a girl like that, you want to have some respect for her.
Right. Well,
you know what I mean?
Cowboy, how old are you?
I'm 57.
You're 57. Oren, how old are you?
51.
All right, I'm 43, or I'll be 43, right? So we were raised in a different timeline, guys. Like, we respected girls. We talked to them in a different way. These fucking young pups nowadays don't understand that.
No, because they got hide behind the screen.
Right, exactly. They're all the fucking iPad kids and the, what we call them, the telephone tough guys back in the day.
I mean, look, we were bad to the bone at our younger years. I'm just gonna just to remind us, we were not fucking angels. We were not out there.
No.
We were a much more masculine, much more aggressive, much more, when you say times are different,
we were more
we didn't hide behind the screen.
We were delicate when it came to females.
When it came to women, you had to have a vibe. When it came to female, but we weren't angels. Because we were much more.
You had to go about the bases,
I'm not saying I was an angel in any means, but when it came to a female, it's like, yes, ma'am, blah, 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 right?
We treated our elders properly, and when it came to girls that we were courting.
What I'm saying today is they don't even have the masculinity that we had.
No, they don't, and they don't. Look, what it is, they don't. You had to stand on your own 2 feet when we grew up. We didn't have internet. We did not have chat forums we didn't even have cell phones. We had pagers. We were just getting pagers.
I never once had a pager, by the way. Never once.
Beeper, man.
I had 2, and they were both stupid. They were both. One was for my dad, my mom and dad, and the other one was for friends. So this would
Dude,
start
I was
going off.
like
This would go off.
anti-authority enough. Like, I'm like, you're gonna page me and what? I gotta call you? No, I don't fucking think so.
Right. Oh, I never called, but they
No,
would page.
call my
And
house and leave
so,
a fucking message like the rest of the
but
world. Like, who the fuck are
no,
you?
you're right. We had a different respect. We had
Yeah,
and right now there is zero. Like, I mean, where we may have been chauvinistic, I think now
yes.
it's graduated from chauvinism to pure uh uh you're a
I
tool.
don't know.
They're treating women
I
as a tool. They're treating women as an object. And that's
I
what
don't
it's
agree
gone
with
back
that
to.
at all.
And women
Yeah.
are running by this crazy beauty standard where either they're changing their body because of of the male view, because of how we 1 sec, let me just, there we go, because of how we see how it's presented
Hold
to
on.
us
I
on TV.
disagree with
And
that. I disagree with that.
you
I
think they're
think
more body
social
positive
media.
now,
I
but
think
I feel like
social
it's not.
media has made it so that because guys will click on you or I, or a cowboy, like, oh, we see this hot cowgirl doing whatever the fuck. It's like, oh, let me see what she's doing, right? Well, amongst the millions of us, this chick happens to get more likes because she's dressed a certain way or whatever the fuck. And it's like that sends a bad perspective to the
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
younger
saying. You just proved
girls.
my point, though.
Yeah.
But they bend to these standards that are unattainable.
Right, right, right.
And so where you're saying that they're not necessarily, but they are. You just proved it,
It's
because
just
you
fed
take
to them.
somebody. Right. You take, yes. Look, you take somebody like me. I do education, I do edutainment, I do edu comedy, whatever. And
Right.
and people that find me, they like it. It's fun, it's enjoyable. But then there's a sexier version. And if a female's doing it, she
Yeah.
explodes. If a
Oh
younger
yeah.
version of me is doing it, they explode, not as much as the female version. The female version,
Right.
quadruple, quadruple, fucking ridiculous numbers. There's this one girl,
Yep.
she's hysterical though, stoner girl, and she does dabs. And after she
Yeah.
does dabs, she's always coughing. And like she coughs so much, it's like she's like spitting out. And she really gives it her all. And she's got millions of fucking followers.
Yeah.
And she'll make a pipe out of everything, out of like mashed potatoes. She made a pipe out
Hmm.
of a watermelon, a bong out of a watermelon, and it was
Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. And if I do that, people are like, "Oh, fucking stop it, old man." If
Yeah.
if if she
Exactly.
does it, it's like, yeah. So why?
Women tend to get,
Hey, it's
women tend to get a better views
They're
because of
prettier. I'm not
their
that pretty to look
stature.
at.
oh,
I
Yeah.
used to be.
totally,
I used to be pretty.
No, you're definitely
Yeah,
not.
I was
I
pretty.
agree with
totally. I used to in
that.
my old band, Cowboy and the Engines. I had a female bass player, and
Yeah.
people went crazy for her. You look at some of these other, if you put a female as a front lead singer, things like that, or a guitar player,
Yeah.
it
Well, look at
brings out
White
the crowd.
Zombie.
It's really, especially when you're battling a battle of the bands,
Yeah.
it kind of puts you on your nerve,
Look at
because it's a totally different
Rob
vibe.
Zombie's bassist for White Zombie. Like she fucking was like the most popular of the whole group.
Right. And that was
Well, I mean,
and
that's
that's
one
what
thing about,
really helped push the band to where it was, because look, it's
Hold
it's
on a second.
it's
I want to hear what Cowboy has to say about that.
well, these girls right now, we battled with them in
what's that battle?
Williston, and we lost.
Yeah.
They came in like second, and
Right.
it's an all-girl band. There's three of them, and they're sisters. They're called the Arroyo Sisters. They're out of Tampa.
Yeah.
But right now it's summer. They're out of school. They're down touring in Puerto Rico. They've got a full tour because their family's from down there, I guess. But they're they play Metallica, all kind of hard metal,
Yeah.
and they're 12, 13, and 15 years old,
Yeah.
and
It's
they're
fucking
they're
ridiculous.
badass. And
Yeah.
that's inspiration, man, like that. You see, because you didn't see girls like when my wife used to be in. She was made to play the flute.
Right.
Okay, she mastered it, but she wanted to play the drums. They
Mm-hmm.
told her girls don't play drums.
Right.
Bullshit.
Right.
You know,
But that was our
mean,
generation. That's what I'm saying. We were so
Right.
chauvinistic, and that goes back to what I said earlier. We had respect, but we were also incredibly chauvinistic in
yeah.
our demands and
Oh yeah, you had to know your spot.
right. So that really more explains what I had said earlier. Our chauvinism, unfortunately, here's a terrible word for it, trumps. Our chauvinism trumps whatever chivalry that we had at the time. But we've remained it does,
I
and
I don't no,
we have
I don't
remained
agree with that.
chivalrous. We have,
I
but
don't
no,
agree with that.
in through the
But you
times
know what? I
we've
think it
become more
depends
open
on
and
where you're at,
understanding,
dude.
and we've become softer and more chivalrous in our age as well. But I'm saying if you take the kids, when we were these kids, it was definitely different. We had a lot more respect.
All right. Well, let me put it in your perspective like this. Okay. Back when I was growing up, we were more protective of women. We were more respectful of women. But women had also had their spot where they were they were pigeonholed into this nook or whatever, right? But but they weren't fucked with, they weren't harassed, they weren't none of that, right? Nowadays, that pigeonhole is gone, right? Because now we can't be so protective. We can't, they don't have what their role is, right? They're trying to do the role that we're doing or used to do, excuse me, what we used to do. So now it's free game, basically.
Okay,
And
honestly, I think East Coast kind of said it the best though. He
yeah,
says old
what do you
school
say?
respect to women. We had
Yeah,
locker room talk, but never
yeah,
to a lady. Never to a
never.
Yeah.
lady. But
Yeah,
now they talk like that to the women.
a lady
So
in the
so
streets and a freak in the bed.
a freak in the sheets, that's right. A lady in the street and a freak in the sheets.
Yeah.
But but I think we also operated on that same level.
It,
We
but it
operated on
depends.
that same understanding, and I think we still do because
No,
we grew up with
the
a certain
younger
kind of
cats
respect.
don't. The younger
I think
cats
it.
don't though.
Zero respect.
Well, I
Yes, you're
think it
right.
depends on where you're at too. Because I'm up there on stage and I'm looking out at the bar a lot of times, and I see a lot more women that are more forward than the men are. Sometimes, of course, that's probably alcohol, but
I've been out of the
it
dating
depends on
scene
where
for a
you're at,
very
I
long
guess.
time.
But
I
you always should have respect for a lady.
No,
Just
I,
100%.
I, but I
But we're
agree. It
looking
should
at
be
our
both
generation right now,
ways.
the younger generation, and
I
they're
agree that women should have respect for the guy too, because like there's
oh,
a lot
totally.
of times like that gets misconstrued.
okay. That's really interesting what you just said because right now, these days, we are living in an age where women are trying to not only reclaim or take their power, but there's a lot less respect for men, and
Well,
men
put
are
it this
being
Right.
way:
treated.
I
the
agree
other
with that.
day, the other day we had a sales lady in my boss's office, and she's
Yeah.
sitting there talking to him and is getting ready to leave. She says, "Oh, it's raining outside. I guess I'm going to get wet all day." And said, "Okay, well, be safe." She goes, "Yeah, I'm just going to get wet, I guess." She goes, "It'd be better if it was the good kind."
See,
And we both
see,
kind of stood there and looked at each other like, "What?"
What the hell do we
You know,
say to that?
it's like deer in the headlights. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What did you? And when she walked out, I was like, "Did you hear what she's?" He goes, "Yeah." So,
Yeah. What do you do with that? I get
yeah,
it.
I mean,
right.
it
Well,
the world
exactly, because I would look at that as almost insulting. Now, because if we had made a comment,
exactly.
if a man had made a comment in that same respect, we would be ostracized, we would be blacklisted,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we would
totally,
be,
Yeah.
totally.
you
Exactly.
know, just destroyed, demonized. And where women
So
are fighting
the
for
tables have
equality
turned in
and
that
something
way.
like that, they have. That's what I'm saying. We're getting less respect, and the tables have started to turn. And they're so
But
we've gotten to
women right now, man, are on an uprise, dude. I mean, there's 51% of this population on this earth are 51% women. And right
Right.
now here in this country, women are losing their freedoms, their rights and stuff that they fought so
yes,
hard for. And their
overturning
mindsets
things
are
here in the United.
changing.
Well,
Oh,
and that's the thing, and
by
they're
So
far.
getting angry
I kind of
and
look
they're
at it like
taking.
this. if you take the hundreds of years that like women have been oppressed and they didn't have equal rights as men, right? Now they're kind of like flourishing, right? They're going through that kind of like a young male would be, with a bunch of women, right? So it's a young woman that she can do whatever the fuck she wants and get away with it, which is understandable. She's going through that. They're all going through that period
That
because
right of
we
life stages.
we as men, back in the 1800s, we could have done whatever the fuck we want, right? 1900, we could have done whatever we want, right? Now it's to the point where no, you can't do that. You're gonna be held to you're held accountable for your actions,
I like
right?
how he starts
Women,
in the 1800s.
women, yeah. Well, because it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
So
Yeah.
and look, and he speaks as
Well,
though
and
he's
that's
been from
that's
those
where
ages.
you have to have
Well, it's
respect
been a
for each
long
other,
time.
man.
I tell you,
right, and I agree with you.
no,
We do have to have that mutual respect, but now women are actually being able to break out of that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So they're
well,
hitting
but you know
high
something.
point of fuckery, and then they'll eventually teeter down to where we're we're made to be at this point. You see what I'm saying? Like they're
Well,
finally breaking loose and like, oh well, shit. We can actually do something. We can make
well,
something happen.
I
You know
think
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
women have been held back by the demands and organized civilization of men.
Right.
I mean, they've
That's what
been
I'm
held
saying.
back. Right. So, but that's what I'm saying. Right now, I don't want to call it an uprising. I want to call it a revolution of soul,
What are you gonna
a
do when you
revolution of
cut the
finding
chains off?
themselves.
What do you
But it's
expect to
interesting. Look,
happen when
Troublesome
you
Red
cut the
says a lot
chains
of us
off?
not really disrespect. It's treating those who show no respect with the same behavior as a way to point out why can you talk like that to us, but we can't say it back. Now, she's saying like when
Right.
people show disrespect, why can't we stop them in their tracks and say, hey, don't disrespect me, you
But
single
you can't.
testicle orangutan,
No, 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 no.
orangutan.
That's your right as
Um,
a human to
Well,
do
I
that.
mean,
You're right as an
but she's even saying, look,
individual
that
to
was
say,
gross.
hey,
It's not the place. Like in Cowboy's workplace, it's not the place for that. Like where she had
right,
mentioned, oh, I guess I'm gonna get wet. Now, back in my day, if I would have heard that, I would have come back with, how wet are you gonna get?
right,
yeah,
right. But what I'm saying is,
exactly.
I'm just,
my point. Hold
but
on,
this,
my
but this
point
is
is,
a
women
long
are
time
getting to
ago,
the
more
point
than 20 odd
now
years ago,
where they
more.
can make those comments, right, and it's okay. Now, imagine if a woman tried
But I
to
would
do
never
that in the
say that now.
'60s. Imagine if they tried to do that in the '60s, right?
What?
Something would have
Wait, no, no,
happened.
no. If a woman salesperson in the 60s,
Yeah,
70s, and 60s would come to an office and be like, I guess I'm going to get wet. Unfortunately, not the other kind. Then that would have
right,
turned into a fucking orgy. That would have turned into a
right.
fucking porn,
That's what I'm saying.
um,
So
or whatever you want to
what
call
my
corn.
point to that
Corn.
being
They call it
is that
corn. A corn.
porn
A corn cob festival. That would have
has a
turned into
different.
something very different if a woman would have said that in the 60s. But it's like women were more into that then. Now they're
No,
more
they're into it
independent
now
when
just the same. It's just they can talk about it now.
I don't know. I find that we are
I
living in an
honestly believe
almost
the
backward
perspective
sexual
of the
revolution.
women haven't changed, like because they're dirtier minded than us. If you get a group of fucking women together, they'll blow your fucking mind,
Oh no, they
right?
Yeah,
will.
Because
Sure they
the
will.
shit they're gonna say, right? But they
yeah,
couldn't say
totally.
that for so fucking long, but now they can. They have a voice.
I
They
don't know.
have
I
something to
remember
stand
growing
on.
up in Chicago, all the women would be around the table smoking cigarettes, playing cards. Man, the shit I would hear coming out of their mouths.
Right,
Oh my God.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
this is
But
this
you
is
didn't hear
years and
that in
years and years
public.
ago.
You didn't hear that in
I'm
public, though.
afraid of the books women read. East Coast. I am afraid of the romance novels that women read. Holy
oh,
shit.
thank
Those are
you.
another. That's
They
another
are
game.
deep. Those are
That
steamy. Those
fucks
are
up
just
relationships more than you
some of
know.
that shit is, I think us as men, we do need to become more romantic. Need to become more in touch with fucking feelings. We need
Well,
to
hold
talk
on.
about those stupid feelings. Wait, wait,
Well,
Also,
wait. We need to talk about these
also,
stupid feelings.
Some men like that.
there's no Prince Charming coming to the rescue. There really isn't. We're all in the grind together, bro. Like,
No,
You know what I'm
you be the
saying?
There's
fucking Prince
think
Charming,
about it
though.
this
You're
way.
right. There is no Prince Charming coming to the rescue. You be that Prince Charming. I mean,
But you can't.
but
You
for
can't
you,
live up
wait,
to the Prince Charming
no,
fairy tale.
fuck what they want. For you, look, this is where it changes. For you, look, right now, if anybody is
It's
single or
not me,
becoming
it's them.
single, no, fuck them. I'm sorry, not like that.
Oh yeah, that's
No, no,
okay.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, not like that, but like that. Don't do it for them. Everything you should be doing for your own lifting up, your own progress, your own independent, authentic, for me.
Yeah,
Because
but
when
if
you do
only
it for
one of you
you,
see that, it doesn't work.
no, you do it for you and you put no effort into them understanding that. They who want that out of you see that light shining. We
But if
do too much
you
for
build a
others.
perspective of a fucking knight in shining armor, the Prince Charming, right?
I'm
Look at
not
Well,
saying you
no,
have
no,
to.
hold
Okay,
on,
okay, okay,
listen to
okay.
me.
No, no, okay. No,
What
no,
did
listen.
Walt What did
I want
Walt
to hear this.
Disney do? What did Walt Disney do? He built a fairy tale fucking thing where women feel that there's a knight in shining armor. Prince Charming will come to the rescue. Blah 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 blah. You get into reality, and it's me and you who are fucking working 60 hours a week to make ends meet, and we're doing the best we can with what we got, but it's not good enough because, well, fuck, when I was a kid, this is what happened and that happened, and, all
So
these
their
fairy
stand,
well,
so
I'm
tales.
their
gonna say,
expectations. Go ahead, Cowboy.
let me say this is the way I see a lot of things like this, and it's nothing bad, but most the way women are more they're more emotional thinkers.
Right, yeah,
Men
they
are more
are, absolutely.
logical thinkers.
Right,
So we tend to stay on a focus of, hey, I need to take care of this family. I need to do this and this.
right,
They're thinking more on, I need to take care of the house, but he doesn't say he loves me that much anymore, or say,
right,
it's more on an emotional thing. Men don't think about it all the time. And like Orange
Yes.
right.
said, we need to maybe do that a little bit more. But you know, our skulls are a lot thicker, man.
No,
so
trust me, I agree with you 100%, but yeah,
But the
so
thing is,
they
I
are
want you
definitely
to do it for you.
bigger.
When you do it for you, they see it. They appreciate it differently because you're not doing it
No,
for them. You're doing it for your own improvement, your
I,
own
well,
I
it's like
personal
when
respectfully
and
disagree.
let's say when you go when something
well,
happens
I'll tell you why in
traumatic
a
or
second.
you're
Okay.
in an accident
I'll
or
tell you why
something,
in a
you
second.
have to do something.
I'm sorry, Cowboy, go ahead.
Say what?
Let's say that like after a hurricane or something like that, um women go more on the emotional thing. They're really freaked out in pain. They want to be protected. Men
Right,
go into the whole role of just, I got to clean this place up, I got to get stuff going, I got to make sure my family's right, and it's kind of inbred into us. It's in our gene pool. It's nothing, you know it's just years and years of the training into our genes.
But sometimes
It's
we
the
need to
same
remember
with
that.
dogs.
Sometimes we need to find
Like
that strength where
I had
we become that person that's like that.
well, I had a blue healer that this dog was amazing, but straight from a puppy, she started wanting to herd stuff. It was in her blood, and it's nothing that we do. It's just a natural occurrence. You
right.
know,
Yeah.
we're built different,
I think
so we
so.
just need
So
to.
we are, but I think we can improve upon that.
Oh
My
yeah,
younger self would be like, no, I'm fucking perfect, and I'm always gonna be like this. And holy shit, is that the moon? Holy, wait, wow! I just looked up. I'm out looking out the window. And I'm like, holy shit, that's amazing. All right, if I bet you Chris is out there right now with his little boombox, smoking a joint, looking at this fucking moon. That is amazing. Fuck yeah! Hi, Chris. You can see us through the moon. Okay, the younger me would have never, my confidence has always been amazing confidence, right? But the younger me confidence was very self-centered and selfish. The older me confidence is more of a worldly kind of view and understanding my faults while I was learning to grow up. I don't, it's a sorry not sorry, because I was learning to grow up. I was learning to understand women and the world a little bit better. We should be doing it for us. You should be improving every part of your life for yourself. It's not a selfish thing. There's a personal power in there. There's a mind, body, soul centering. So here, I'll tell you why. So myself, one sec, I think it's Gavin.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
it's
I
what do
mean,
you
not.
my
do?
wife supports me in my music, man. It's the exact same thing. She understands what my passion is. She respects that. She never complains about it because I'm trying to make the better person I can be. And if it takes me somewhere, it does, and she knows she'll be part of that. She's helping with just her support, and she doesn't know that.
But she's
So
Right.
allowing you to
I
do
see
something
that.
for you and authentic you to, and that strengthens your relationship on a much larger
Oh,
level.
yeah, definitely.
Right.
Sun fuel, heavyweight heads, sun fuel. Just want to show that off really quickly.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Just gonna shove a little bit inside the venti.
No,
Yeah, it's a
see, in
fucking amazing
Cowboy,
moon.
you're lucky in the respect that you have a woman that respects that, right? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
We
Oh,
And
by
we
far.
so
but in
so I
like
but I also
I've
said
had
earlier
the
I think women are changing.
unfortunate, they don't respect that. Like there's always that I'm waiting for the Prince Charming to show up in the knight in shining armor and give
So
me the
we
world.
can't be expected to give them that though. And
Yeah,
you can't
well, this
go
is
ahead.
my third marriage, and I won't do it again. My wife knows that,
I, I'm
and
I'm all in too,
and
baby.
and the first one I was married 10
Only in
years, the
two.
second one I was married 19. So there's
I did
a third of my
five
life right
and
there. So
five
That
and
is.
yeah,
18.
yeah, and they pretty much screwed me over, and I
Yeah.
started from scratch twice. I won't do it again. I'm
Wow.
comfortable where I'm at. My wife knows where I'm at. She's good with it.
I mean, hell,
We're on an even
I
keel.
got a testimony right over there who's playing a video game. But yeah,
Well, the thing is, look, the thing is, I've had to rebuild myself, to relearn myself, to figure out who the fuck I am. And part of like me growing my hair, right? Like you're like, oh, it's just growing your hair. I haven't done this in more than 23 years. Me and my wife have been together for 23 years
right,
because so every part of my life was ended up being shaped not as somebody else, but not as me.
right.
I and as that I changed over the years. The lovey-dovey Orin was no longer so lovey-dovey. Look, I'm going to be honest with everybody. You want to know about me and my life? I mean, I give an authentic approach. I am an asshole
Same here.
sometimes. I don't think. I fucking do, and then I think about it, and I'm like, oh shit. Or sometimes I say something, but I don't mean it as I say it necessarily, because my mouth works faster than my brain, and
See, my
it's my
brain works
fucking fault.
faster than
And
my mouth.
well, my they both do. They're both going at hyperspeed. So I'm an asshole sometimes, and because I don't mean to be chauvinistic, but I'm loud, I'm boisterous, I'm unapologetic. I don't apologize. I and that's part of my personality, and that's part of my confidence. It's part of
Right.
it just who drives me. And so sometimes I'm slightly misunderstood. And over 23 years, sometimes you can become very misunderstood.
My thing
I
wasn't quite so chauvinistic. Like I gave the world and discounted myself, and then couldn't
That's why I
find out
said
I
it's
should have
talking
been
about
paying
yourself.
more attention to myself and doing it that route and making it more
Exactly what I
easy.
was saying. So exactly what I'm saying. It's about you and do it for you. So if you want to be a better person, you're doing it because you want to be a better person, not somebody else wants you to be a better person. You know,
Right. Oh, I
I
agree with that.
and that's what I'm saying. When we don't need to bend, we need to find a way to coexist,
Merge.
to merge. Well, you're merging, but you're also not lessening yourself. You are both
Well,
You
merging
have
into
to.
being yourself.
merging
Something I
doesn't mean
learned.
you're lessening yourself. It means you're both doing the same thing.
Something
But
I
it
learned a
doesn't
long time
happen
ago.
like that.
You have, in order to love somebody else, you have to love yourself first.
Right.
You have to
And
know
see,
that, and that's the way I look at life with that thing. Especially with my wife.
ooh,
You know,
that's
so
nice. No, you do. You got to love you. You love you, and you're going to be able to love your partner.
Well, and then
We
you got to have trust, man. You got to have trust. I had two other
Obviously,
women
yeah.
cheat on me, both my wives, and my wife now is great. She understands me. She knows there's two things in life that I can't stand and I won't deal with, and that's liars and thieves. And
There's cheats and thieves, baby.
cheating is lying, so that falls under that category. And I'm out playing in front of lots of people, and she totally understands where I'm at. And this dog knows where he sleeps, put it that way.
Hey, Gavin, are you participating or what are you doing? What you doing over there?
What's that?
we don't even know what the fuck he's saying.
Gavin's lost. I asked Gavin what he's doing, if he's participating or what. And he's over there like I just asked him the questions to the fucking state exam.
G, what's up?
I'm playing Dying Light.
Dying Light. Okay.
So we're not
Listen,
important enough. I
I'm
got you.
listening.
It's okay.
He's
I got you.
multitasking. He's killing
No, he's
zombies.
not.
He's
He's not
killing zombies, and
multitasking. Trust me.
he's not multitasking.
I am.
Hey, it's that damn game. Is what he's doing.
I am multitasking.
So no, I think look, in short though, I've had to go through a lot of changing to also understand how women have changed. And actually I think Troublesome Red kind of said it best. She's like, look, fuck Prince Charming. I don't want no knight in shining armor. It means they have no life experience or have seen any form of battle. Fucking A. She wants a
Well,
seasoned man. She wants a man who understands the world around her and is already confident
yeah.
with
But how old is
themselves.
Troublesome Red?
What's that now?
That's my. I said, how old is Troublesome Red? That's my thing. Is
I
that the
believe
younger?
a woman never reveals her age.
No,
I
and I
believe though
agree. Like, I still
she's
don't know how old my mom is, so it's
I
cool.
believe she understands our generation
Well,
and we'll put it there. But I don't I think I would say I'm gonna guess like the whole mental thing,
I
maybe
don't
late
want to
20s,
know. I
early
don't want to
30s.
know her age, to be honest with you. I'm just saying though,
Of
that if
course you do.
she's in her
Of course you do.
40s,
You're like, I
then
just want to know.
no. I'm
21
saying if she's
21
in her
forever.
40s, then yeah, she's been through life. She
21
understands.
forever. Straight
Yeah,
East Coast.
but if she's
Young
a
confidence, ego
younger, like
based, whereas older
millennial,
confidence is
then
based
they're
on
not gonna get it.
experience
They
and
don't
knowledge.
understand. They haven't lived
So
that much.
younger generation
Yeah.
is the craziest, weirdest thing. If I ever had to go back into the dating world, which I just couldn't see that happening, ever, Angie would kill me. Um,
I've
she would
avoided
probably
it.
double kill me. You see me come up dead somewhere, y'all already know. Just what did he do? I don't know.
I told my wife I'm going to be a player.
Like, listen, I've been divorced for what, almost 2 years now, and I've just avoided the dating scene right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not interested in trying to get into that shit.
That
So
well, no, I
That's
think
that.
Troublesome Red understands our generation. East Coast understands our generation. We are, but we're still young, and
Yeah, but you
we
know what? You
are.
know when you find that right person. I mean, like
oh,
my
I
wife,
agree.
I knew her before. I knew her for a couple of years before because she was dating a bass player that I knew, and we just seen
Sometimes
each
I
other. We
think
never
there's
talked. She knew
multiple
I
right
wasn't, and
people
she was.
at different times of your
But
life, at different ages, and
we
it's
just
like,
met up one night. We seen each other, and we just started shooting the bull. And I went and helped her with her car one night. Her car wouldn't start, and that's how it started, man. So,
Right.
but
Yeah.
we dated for a long time and got to know each other, and
Right.
we both have the same. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we're only a year apart, and so we grew up in the same era, and have a
Right.
lot of the same likes and stuff. So my other wife was 9 years younger than me, so
well, look
Well,
and see,
there you go.
I
total
think
different.
but they're the right people, maybe at the wrong time.
Right.
And so that's what I'm trying to say. And maybe they're not meant for this lifetime. Maybe they're not meant, I'm just but they're the right people. There's a reason we get with the people we get with. Look, me and Angie have been together a long time. I love her tremendously. She's an amazing woman and she does amazing things. The older we're getting, we are putting up with less of each other's shit.
Oh, of course.
I mean, you just stop putting up with it. You're like, I'm not gonna fucking deal with it. Bye. And you walk away
Exactly.
and you do your own fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think it also creates issues and problems. And if you speak less, then the less communication, the less progress in a relationship. It's about communication. You got to fucking talk, at least
Right.
so you know where what's happening. Because if you don't talk, months could go by and shit could get really bad, and you don't know it's bad until it's bad.
So
You don't know it's
I
bad until it's
agree.
bad, and you're like, oh shit, something got bad because you stopped
I
talking, you
agree with
stopped
that, but
communicating.
then you also gotta the other party has to be understanding to the one party. So like saying cowboy situation, he's going out on tour. His old lady's gonna understand, hey, he's gonna be gone for a while. There could be certain situations, blah blah blah. I may not talk to him for, however many hours on end. Like she has to be understanding to that. But now if she wasn't understanding that and she's blowing up his phone while he's on stage and then, accusing him of doing this, that, or the other, then that's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? It's on both
No, you have
ends.
to have that trust, man. You
Right.
have to have that trust. If you don't have
But
it,
it's
it ain't enough.
also the communication of it is like, hey, I'm going on stage. I'll talk to you in, whatever, 2 hours or whatever the fucking case may be.
Well,
I don't know
it
what
is
it actually
communication. I
is.
mean,
Hell,
look,
I get her
if
on
you're
the
a rock
phone
star
sometimes on
and your
stage.
wife is at home, you better
Well,
fucking call her and be like, hey, about to go on
but
stage, just want to say, hey, love
if
you,
one
all right, bye.
person is communicating and the other person isn't understanding or listening, then it won't work. You see what I'm saying? So communication is half of it, but being a partner is the other half, and
Yeah,
understanding like,
no,
no,
I think
this is what my guy is doing, or this is what my lady's doing. You're like, that's cool, okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Or but if you want to be like, oh no, he's on the stage with some fucking groupie or thinking all the worst shit in the world, like that doesn't work.
you
No.
have to find you have to act accordingly. And when I
Yeah.
say that, there's something about that. You have to be a person who acts
Well,
accordingly. If you're a
you
person
can't
who's not
control what
acting,
they're thinking.
well, no, you can't control what people think, but you can
Right,
set them at ease, and you can let them know, saying, look, this is my life, and this is how I am, and you trusted me when you met me. You should trust me now.
right.
Exactly.
And usually, when a woman stops trusting a man, is for reasons that she's already broken that trust.
Oh
When
no,
a
and I
woman starts
understand
to
that.
overly question, her man, that means she is no angel and she
Oh,
Yep.
is looking for a reason. So
Yep.
understand that it's not always you, and you could be
no, I get
everything's
that.
perfect and everything's perfectly fine. I trusted myself. I know myself.
Right,
And when it comes to that, I'm not going to go into detail, but understanding that yes, it's trust. There's a confidence. Some people don't have confidence. All
Right.
right. Some people don't have confidence. And in that, they project on others.
right.
But when women are overly accusatory, that is why. They're overly accusatory because there's a reason behind it. Now, other than a quick accusation, oh, you're flirting too much. And I could be like, yes, I am. Flirting all over the place.
I
Wouldn't
am
you want to
flirting
flirt with
every chance
this?
I get.
Right. And you know something? I'm confident because I know I'm not. And in that, my partner's like, okay. I'm like, where the fuck that come
Yeah.
from? You need a kiss? Come here, woman. I'm like,
Well,
let me show you that I still love, I still love you so much. And I think maybe that's how we need to be a little bit more. We need to be more emotional in what we do. Um, I think,
I think it's also like what Cowboy says. You got to have the right match too. Like you can't just do that with anyone.
but you
Nah, when you
saw what
find that right person, you don't, yeah, it's
When you find
I
the
mean,
right one, you find the right one, and it's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And the
Right.
right one, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, sometimes it hits like a middle point. Maybe you need to
Right.
reinvent it. Maybe you need
But there's
to
always a center
re-adventure
to
the
that.
relationship.
There's always a center.
But that's the thing. The center gets boring. And you want to be able to keep it exciting. Look,
No,
my
no, no,
problem
no.
is
That's not what
my
I'm
problem
saying.
is no,
That's
okay,
not what
but
I'm
my
saying.
problem is I'm a Sagittarius. And
Right.
Sagittariuses, we in the mundane, we go crazy. You can't contain a Sagittarius too long. We start to pace. We're terrible at desk jobs, and I was learning this. I didn't realize there was so much about Sagittariuses, and I'm not necessarily a Sagittarius. I am the snake beyond the Sagittarius, which is the 13th sign, which I couldn't even tell you what it is right now. My brain's not thinking about, but I
I'm
most
100%
associate.
Virgo.
You're
Yeah.
100% Virgo, but I do associate most with Sagittarius, and it's wild how it really not just affects your life, but kind of is. You are incarnated as that character. I'm a Sagittarius, and these are my traits, and they're 100% right.
Right.
Sagittariuses get along with other Sagittariuses fucking amazingly. Like you found that, oh, you're a Sag, I'm a Sag. Hey, it's like your family. It's weird. And Sagittariuses are all kind of weird. And even the serious ones, like you careful of the serious ones. Those are the psychopaths. Those are the sociopaths or psychopaths. Those are the ones that have a pretty big body count, and it's not body count as in stumpy stumpy, more like stabby stabby. Um, just be careful. There's oh, there's some crazy ones out there, people.
So most of the Sagittarius are psychopaths, is that what you're saying?
No, the quiet ones, the really quiet
Or all the
ones. Yeah, yeah,
psychopaths are
yeah.
Sagittarius?
Well, not all, most. I'm like, not all, most. There's some. No, actually, Virgo. You're right, Virgo. Now, Virgo is the two different people, right? The two different faces,
Yeah.
or
Yep.
is that Pisces? No, Pisces is a fish. So
No,
Virgo
Pisces
is
is
the
the
two.
two. Virgo
Yeah,
is the more
Virgo.
like the giving, the healing,
I'm actually Virgo.
see? So
So
Cowboy knows. But
You see, like you activated Cowboy just now. He's like, I'm a Virgo, by the way. Listen,
yeah,
I
see?
mean,
Virgos.
it's kind of mellow.
Yeah. Chill back behind the scenes, but we want what we want. Like
But
Yeah,
once you're on that
we'll give
stage,
you the
it's
fucking world, but you better give me my slice that I want. You know what I'm saying?
that's it.
is that
Yeah,
true?
like
Really?
I
That's
don't get,
interesting.
yeah,
No, no, no.
like because so like in all my, and this is just the way I am, is like I would give you the shirt off my back, I'll give you my truck, I'll give you my, I don't care what it is, I'll do
There it is.
whatever it takes to make you happy. But on the other hand, it's like I only want this small little piece of pie. Don't
You're on the
fuck
show,
with it.
Gideon. Hold on a second. Are you okay?
I don't
Are
know. Is
you?
that the same for you, cowboy?
What's that?
What?
I just had a really weird feeling all of a sudden.
You had a weird feeling? All right, everybody. Gideon's calling in on the show, which is one of my twins. And
I
he's
get
saying
in.
hey, Gideon, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
What's up?
I cannot Dad, I just had a really weird psychic feeling just now.
All right, talk to me about your weird psychic feeling. Everybody, Gideon and his weird psychic feeling.
Did something happen just now?
What do you mean?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why?
I just had a really weird psychic feeling. I could just, how do I explain it? I just had a weird, I was looking down, you were talking about like something on the show, something happened to you, and it like weirdly linked to me, and like I could feel what happened. I don't know what the hell happened. I just want to make
It's the
sure
Virgo.
because
Right.
What's your sign? What sign are you? Your birthday is next month.
yes, Virgo.
You're Virgo.
For sure.
Yeah,
Virgo.
Virgo.
Check it out. Wow.
All
That's
Virgos.
Rock
crazy.
on Virgos,
Holy
baby.
shit, Gideon! They were just talking about Virgos.
I
Listen,
sent that telepathy out, man.
Yeah,
you
baby.
hear that? Maybe. Why? What did you feel like? What happened? What happened?
Cowboy, what month are you born in?
I can feel like
September.
No, same here.
I
8.
don't know how to explain that. It
I was just sick.
I can feel your body.
Nice.
I can like feel like okay, like really tense up or something, and then
Huh?
I don't know. I feel like I was like in your body for a second, and I got like all tensed up, and I was like in your brain for I don't know for how many seconds it was, but I could feel your brain. It was like a sudden rush of information. It was called
If you feel my brain, listen, there's a lot going on in there. Holy shit. You know,
Yeah.
like a sense of talent or
I'm
something.
looking for a combination to a lock that I could not remember. If you find that, you let me fucking know. I the other day I was racking my brain. I'm like, damn it, I know this one. And I just said, no more. And I walked away from it for a lock. Yeah, if you
I never
remember
do
a combination,
combinations.
write
I've
that
got
shit
too many
down.
numbers in my head.
Got too many numbers in my head. Okay, good. Hold on to that. I'm not going to remember right now.
399.
No. There's a lot. It's gonna be like a 32, 15, 78.
Well,
I don't think that's it, but it sounded good.
Like,
East Coast is a Sagittarius. That's why we get along so well. East Coast. You're a
Damn it,
Sag.
East
I'm a
Coast.
Sag. That's right. I'm on the 13th. I think East Coast. You're what was it? No, before. No. Wait. Am I going
That's
somewhere
really
tomorrow?
weird.
That's. I don't know, Gideon. I don't
Really
know.
weird. You
I'm
got
on the
two
show. I'm on the show.
Sagittarius
We'll talk about it later.
here's the thing I say.
and two Virgos on the show.
Man approaches you tomorrow, do not talk to him.
If a man approaches me tomorrow, do not talk to him.
No.
What kind of fucking prophecy is this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This could be anybody. Like a
Like, what
man's
the
gonna
hell's
just
going
approach
on
me out
over
of
here?
nowhere, and I'm like, and I'm
What's
gonna
the
look
guy
at him
with
and be
the
like,
the guy with the Publishers Clearinghouse?
Right? Yeah.
no, okay.
It
Like what? Like
supposedly
what do you?
never happened on the.
What if I go to the
Mandela
hardware
effect.
store tomorrow? I need to go to the hardware store. Men approach me at hardware stores, usually
Listen,
ones
if you
that work
see
there.
Morpheus, just run.
It's the first person and the first guy you're going to talk to tomorrow in person. Do not talk to him.
So when I go to the hardware store tomorrow and one of the men approach me, I am going to run away.
If he's
He's
wearing
gonna,
sunglasses and asks you a red or blue, you take off.
Just don't talk to him.
and if they ask about your car's extended warranty, also they offer internet service. Thank you, East Coast. Like Christopher dealt with it. He had like a robot guy show up at his house, right? And he was like, "Listen," he goes, "Show me your
Oh,
what was it? Show
God.
me your electricity bill. Who's your provider?
Yeah.
By the way, do you have cable? We can offer you a loan."
That's crazy.
Wow.
Good.
I'm just saying that. Just don't. Just whoever it is, just don't talk to them. Just avoid them.
Wow. The first person. What kind of fucking weird things are you thinking about? Listen.
You want the
are you-
red pill or the blue pill?
Wait, have you
Hey,
listen,
that
yeah,
make sure it's not a cop.
Yeah, definitely make
yeah,
sure.
oh
it's not.
yeah. Listen, make sure it's not a cop.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah. All right, Gideon. I
Start
don't know
running,
what
bro.
I'm not sure what kind of
Boy, them
prophecy you
cats are
speak
getting
of right
worse
now.
nowadays. Holy shit.
They are getting pretty rough. They are.
Yeah.
That's a conversation because what, Gideon? What are you doing? You want me to come pick you up? But wait. What if I come to pick you up and you
If you
approach
need
me?
help, tap on the phone 3 times.
Gideon, listen. Don't worry. Because you thought something already fucking happened, and maybe it did. Maybe I need to go check out some shit. Maybe the fucking
Maybe it's in
skinwalker's out there
another
right now.
dimension.
To a hole. Oh, maybe we jumped dimensional, like not jumped. Maybe we got a ripple from another dimension. Remember, all these CERN tests put like ripples
Maybe
in a
he's
pond.
just having a memory from an alternate dimension.
Maybe you're having a memory from an alternate dimension. My phone is filthy. Like, looking at it with the
But
light.
I'm not
If you go to the hardware tomorrow,
All right, so listen, how about you come with me to the hardware store and you talk for me? No, if we get approached by a guy, you go talk to that guy. And then, whoa, what if another guy approaches me? Do I have to run the opposite direction? Holy shit,
You're
tomorrow's gonna be
mute.
like some weird.
Which guy do you ignore?
Yeah, which one should I ignore? Both
The
of them?
first or the
Because
second?
officially, well, the first one didn't get to approach me. I ran and I diverted and
Right.
threw Gideon in his direction. And then the second guy
You
comes
just
at
don't
me.
have
One
to
of my
talk to him, right?
Hey, I got an idea.
Showtime
Just don't go
show.
to the fucking hardware store.
Medium build.
Just skip it all together.
A slightly older man in medium build. Oh, listen, go outside tonight. Look at the fucking stars. There's a
It's
meteor
defining
shower.
you.
All right. Where is it? He goes, where is it? In the sky. No,
In
go
the
look at the
sky.
sky. Go look at the sky.
It's all cloudier now.
Well, it's starting now. The show starts now.
Oh, it is.
10:30. He says it's cloudy. Why is it always cloudy on normally it's clear freaking nights, but when you have a beautiful double meteor shower, it's a double meteor shower. So you're bound to see something through the clouds. Would you see it through a cloud? I don't think you'd see it through a cloud, would you? The cloud would completely block.
I don't know. Would you see it through the cloud though? I would think you would.
You would
It's a
see it.
light.
Well, eventually it would come through the cloud. If you were on the coast,
Right? I think you would
not
see
unless it's hitting the land somewhere, and that's very rare. So.
I mean, I could be wrong, which wouldn't surprise me. But well, I guess it's just us two, cowboy. We got one playing
No,
a
I
video
am.
game,
I
one
just
taking a
I
phone
just heard
call.
crazy shit a moment ago. So yeah, I'm careful. Everything's fine. Thank you, Gideon. I love you, big boy. Go. Hey, listen, have you eaten? Are you delirious right now? Since
Cowboy,
he's
you ever
moved
watched The
out,
Matrix?
he's moved out and he
The
lives on
what?
his own.
You watched The Matrix?
Yeah, I've seen
here's
them.
crazy shit again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So
kind of
maybe now you
reminds
got
me
me
of that
freaked.
phone
Oh,
call.
I know what it is. The cat went and took a shit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The cat's taking a shit, and it smells so bad that I think you
Blue
felt it
pill
over
or
there,
red
Gideon.
pill?
I think you felt it
Uh-huh.
there. All right. Just okay. Hey, love you, kiddo. We'll talk. Well, tomorrow you want me to pick you up? Do you want me to pick you up tomorrow?
Love you. Bye.
See, bye. Look, I got a show. What is your problem? Why are you calling me right now? What is this shit? Right. Look, what? Oh, you work
Listen.
at 8 at night?
Yeah, in the morning.
Oh, well then go to work. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, love you. Be careful. Don't burn yourself again. All right.
I got the 5 tomorrow. So
He's like accident prone. He's the most accident prone out of all the kids. Bye, love you. So look, he was the one that begged me to buy him a katana.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, you're gonna fucking stab yourself. And he's like, dad. And he just pile drived me with this shit. And I was like, fine. So I bought him a nice one. And like the second day he had it, I left and I'm in St. Augustine. And he's running on the property and he's got it attached to him. And it comes out of the sheath and he grabs it by the blade. And he almost lost half his hand.
That would
right there.
have been Gavin. That would have been Gavin, and I would have told him, "Fuck no, I'm not buying you anything like that."
Look, I should have known better. I should have known better,
I'm
but I was
not
trying to make
doing
my
that
child
because
happy,
I know.
and I'm an idiot. Look,
Maybe
I
I'm
bought
a
an
fortune
RV.
teller, but I'm not doing it.
Look, I bought an RV, a big fifth wheel, 45-foot fifth wheel, and it has a hitch that sticks out. So we went camping. First place we went camping with it, set everything up, and the first person that fucking hurts themselves, Gideon. He ran right into it. And it's like, how? What is it with you? He was
Gavin.
Look, wait, I'll tell you another one. He was
when
working
we
at a
went
food
camping
bank.
at that cabin, didn't you fucking hurt yourself doing something on that trail walk we did?
I don't even remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, all right. I swear it was him.
I remember every time my kids get hurt. Look, he was helping at a food bank and they had a forklift.
Mom
and he walked into the fucking forklift.
Yeah.
How?
That was Gavin.
I don't fucking understand it. Every time, and then his twin brother, just as fucking accident prone. He was right. I taught him how to ride a bike as kids, right? So we brought their bikes with us on a camping trip on an island where the hospital was really, really, really far.
Right.
And so it was daytime. We're barbecuing and shit, and he just learned how to ride the bike. And he rode it over this way, and he's doing great. And then he comes, like, they stop, but he never puts his feet down, and he just goes sideways, and he broke his elbow in multiple places because his arm just fell and like backwards fell. Like imagine this, but backwards. Crazy looking. And he's running. And he's about to fall on the arm he just broke. And I come running in. It was the craziest shit. I don't think I've ever run so fast in my life. And I grab
Yeah.
him and I'm like, what do I do? Where do I take him? I mean, but and that same kid, so his brother, same kid, tried jumping into a jacuzzi, but he missed and cracked. Like, what?
Listen,
Again, young
I've
child.
had
I've been
I've had a kid
traumatized as a
be
father.
taken out by a mailbox. I've had a kid be taken out by fucking a ceiling fan. I've had a kid be taken out by on the football field. Like, I get it. Like,
I've
you
been
don't
I've been
expect it, but it
traumatized as a
happens.
father. I really have. I've been. My kids have hurt them. Like everything you always hope
I
and pray does
consider
not
it
happen to your
war
kids
harder.
fucking happens to my kids. Just crazy shit.
I think it's
Crazy
more like
shit.
war harder. You just
We're
it's
hardier. Like when they hurt
harder,
themselves now,
yeah, man.
my son called, Dad, I broke my big toe. I'm like, who gives a shit? It's your big toe.
Yeah,
You
walk
fucking
it
broke
off.
worse than that.
What the
Walk it
fuck's
off.
wrong?
You're fine
Yeah,
now.
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, my youngest
Troublesome Red
kids
over
are
here.
like,
Parenting is
Dad,
trauma.
I don't feel good. I'm like,
Parenting is
you're not fucking
traumatic. It
school.
is.
I don't give a shit. Like, hop in the truck. I don't care. You're
No,
fine. You'll be okay.
no, I look, I'm I don't know. I've really loved being a parent and going through all
Oh,
the
same here.
craziness that parenting is. But and I've never felt like it's a burden. I've felt like it's too
No,
much fucking work sometimes without help. So
I
when my
mean,
mom passed, that was it. There was no more really involvement with my kids.
your mom helped?
From my mom passed about 10
No,
years
no, no,
ago.
no. No, I'm sorry to hear that, but
Uh,
did she, did
thank you.
she did she help like with the
Oh my
kids?
God, every day she
Dude,
wanted to be there,
oh
be a part
man,
of it, and I loved it.
my
And she
nigga,
not only helped,
wait,
she took
what?
them and put them in events. And I mean, so while I was working and to give my wife a break, she would take the kids and really involve them in her life, and they loved her. They loved her so much. I mean that. But
Not
here's the
mine.
thing: not all right. I was about to say not all parents help. And
Yeah.
my dad would once in a blue moon, and when my mom passed, that was it. And then we hit the road for a couple of years um, to kind of get over the trauma of all of that. My mom was the matriarch of the family, and she really involved herself, and she made our life a little easier. Then after
It's
my
funny because
mom,
I'm like the matriarch now.
well, there you go. See, after my mom passed, there was no more help. Nobody helped us, and
Yeah.
we had three kids. We had three kids, and it was really, really hard. It was just really hard.
You want to hear something funny? When I was having
And then
when
four
I was
kids, and
having
then
my
five. Oh my God,
kids,
what's my
like
problem?
my mom was like, "Are they three yet?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Well, then I don't want to see them." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "They ain't walking and talking. I don't want nothing to do with it." I'm like,
Well,
"What?
that's how
Are you
Angie. Well,
kidding
so
me?"
no. Look, but that's what I'm saying. So Angie's side, Angie's mother,
Yeah.
that's how she was. Angie's
Oh,
mother, she
really?
passed. Now she passed now as well. But she and by the way, the black cat that I've shown y'all before, that's Shadow, that's
Yeah.
her. That's the mother reincarnated as a freaking cat, or she took over the body of the cat. I shit you not. I'm,
Oh,
I'm telling
nice,
you. Here, Shadow.
nice.
Oh, Shadow's right there, always keeping a fucking eye on me everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Just in the
Yeah.
shadows. It's no look. She's in
Someone's
this
got
thing.
to keep an eye on you.
Holy shit. So, um, but no, I think Holy shit! I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What are we talking? You mean patriarch men can't be matriarchs? No, we can be patriarchs,
Men
not
can be
matriarchs.
patriarchs.
100%. No, because that's the feminine role of the patriarch. So there's matriarchies and
Hey,
patriarchies.
listen, I've been a single father for quite a few years.
So you're the
We can do
patriarch
the,
and matriarch. Got it.
we can do the matriarch. I hate to say that, but we can.
Hey, you guys, I
Man,
got to get out of here. I got a show tomorrow, and I got some stuff
Oh
I got to
shit,
get done.
Cowboy, where are you
So
performing tomorrow?
we're going to be out at Fire Rock out in the Ocala Forest, out in actual
Fire
Silver
Rock in
Spring.
Ocala Forest. What is that? Is
Silver
that
Spring.
what kind of venue?
It's a nice little pub. We play
Oh,
out
it's
on the
little.
back
Okay.
porch. They have a really nice stage out back, and it's a good time. We're gonna be out there from 2
you
to
got a
6
link
tomorrow.
or something where you're gonna be at?
Yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll put it on our Facebook. It'll be on
Yeah,
there.
check out
But it's
the
called
Horde of Culture, THC.
Fire Rock Pub in
Fire Rock
Ocala
Pub
in Silver
tomorrow.
Spring.
What time do
In
you guys
All
go
Silver
right.
on?
Spring. 2 to 6.
Oh, so it's an
All
afternoon
right, hell
show.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
gonna
the
be hot.
afternoon show, and
It's gonna be hot.
I'm gonna
Holy
take then
shit.
Sunday. I'm going down to Orlando for a few days. Just gonna take my son down there to SeaWorld and a few other places, and just hang out and relax.
That'll be awesome.
So
Hell yeah.
Enjoy
Sunday
the time.
I might do a simulcast from down there. So
Well, that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. It'll be good to see you. Enjoy. Enjoy the little mini vacation. 1 day, 2 day,
oh yeah,
3 day vacation,
I went and picked me up some gummies today, and I'm
Because
ready.
you
Hell
can't smoke
yeah.
in Disney or SeaWorld. So
Well,
gummies
actually,
it is.
SeaWorld, I always take a vape in. They never even mess with my vapes at all. And they have smoking areas there. So at Aquatica, I mean, I've been at Aquatica and over in the smoky area and watch people roll one up
Shut
and
up.
Nice.
no, they
I would love to
yeah,
get high
it's
and
pretty
watch the sea life.
Busch Gardens is the same way. Now Disney, you have to go outside the park.
Totally
So
outside the park.
but
Yeah.
but they never mess with my my vape. I always take it in with me. So I have it. I don't have to go back to the
Ah,
hotel or the car. They don't
that's
fuck with it.
What,
Yeah, I
Disney?
take it out and throw it with my wallet and everything, and security checks it, and I go on.
Fire Rock Pub, right?
Yeah, Fire Rock Pub.
So tomorrow,
Gotcha.
2 to 6, Fire Rock Pub in Ocala. And
Silver
it's
Spring.
in Silver Springs. It's the Horde of
Yeah.
Culture. And go see them because they are fantastic live. You're going to love it. Cowboys going to rock your socks off. And go get some rest.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. It's
Come
11
on out.
o'clock at night. You got a gig tomorrow.
Oh yeah, brother. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for
Much
coming to
love.
the show. You're awesome.
Hey, have a great
See you later.
night.
Good
Much
Have an
stuff,
love.
amazing
everybody.
show.
Major Nugs. Take care, y'all. Later.
Later, bro. Have a good night.
Too.
It's Cowboy Ganji or Ganji Cowboy. But we are all our own Ganji. And I think we bring that Ganji spirit to the show. That's what the show is. Look, if you come here and you think we're gonna talk about one thing, we're not. I did really want to talk about parasites, and I wanted to talk
Well,
about
let's
other
talk about
diseases.
parasites. Let's do
But
it. Open it up right now.
but well, so we're
Right
coming
now.
to our
Come
3
on.
hour.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We are coming to our 3 hour cutoff of the show, in which we
Oh,
might go over a little bit tonight. But I think I'm going to save the parasite talk probably till Sunday, and start the show with that conversation, because parasites are the cause or causation of many of the diseases that we might be dealing with. Now, not on its own, but they are, I don't know how to say, fermenting the disease, pushing it forward, like MS. People are found to have certain types of parasites and
right.
types of worms in their spinal cord and infecting their spinal fluid,
Well, I'm out of the
which
loop on that one. So,
and this is huge, and this is in current research. This is stuff that's been restricted from our knowledge for more than 50, 60 years now.
well, of
That
course.
parasites and cancer, parasites and MS, parasites and bloodborne diseases they feed on the body. And I think right there we need to be I think we need to be more
Oh,
aware.
Gavin, you back with us now?
Now, yeah, he's for a little bit. Yeah, for a little bit, he's decided to join us again.
The game's paused for a minute.
Yeah, it is.
He goes, yeah, it did. Look. So I think let me see where I put parasite. So parasites, okay.
Then I'm going.
So here's where I wanted to talk about it. So can parasites cause other diseases? So iron deficiency, anemia, intestinal obstructions, liver cysts, malnutrition, vitamin deficiencies, gallbladder disease, increased risk of some cancers, liver flukes, blood flukes, in the endemic regions. So the parasites cause cancer. Parasites can cause cancer. So there is an increased risk of some cancers, certain liver flukes and blood flukes in endemic regions. Each parasite behaves differently. There isn't a one parasite syndrome. So by cleansing parasites out of our body, which is not something that we do in modern medicine, but this is something that they used to do in old medicine. This is something that used to be done back in the olden days. What are the olden days? Like 1900s, 1930s, before the Rockefellers took over the medicine, took over pharmaceuticals, and really created, took away natural homeopathic remedies, and instead implemented these chemical representations. 1930s, 1940s. But going back to the 1900s, some of these they used to clean the body. They used to clean the body of parasites. Welcome back, Professor.
Hey, I literally took a trip once somewhere, came back, and now I'm here.
Hey, welcome back. So really quickly, we're talking parasites, and we're going to go over this again Sunday. I'm just doing a quickie. But in the quickie, what are some of the natural homeopathic ways to get rid of parasites in your body? Because parasites are causing cancers, and I said natural, not stuff that we feed horses. Ivermectin's not natural. It's a chemical representation. It's still a pharmaceutical, initially meant for horses.
I think it's grown from it's some kind of yeast or something that grew on something else.
They do a yeast culture, right? I mean,
and then they of course they fabricated a molecule that's similar analog, not the actual molecule itself.
But let's talk about
that.
We have. And if people are
the real
about
molecule.
Cancer, if they're worried about parasites in the body, here's what you do. You start eating raw garlic.
Raw garlic.
Pumpkin seeds, papaya seeds, black walnut hulls, wormwood, clove, thyme. I do oregano oil. And I do tons of garlic. Berberine containing herbs, neem, NEEM.
Trail mix includes garlic.
Now, some of these cause side effects. Some can be toxic. So natural doesn't automatically mean safe. Well, if you overuse it, it can be toxic, like oregano oil. Now, not the you have to get the organic oil of oregano, not the oils of diffusion. But oil of oregano or organic, and you can't do it for more than 10 days because it's a lot that it does to your body. It's an antibiotic, it's antifungal, antiparasitic.
Wow, I'm not getting focused. Okay, now I got focused.
What does it do to your body?
So I believe it starts messing with your liver. I think it starts messing with you. I guess you can't be so clean. Like it starts
This,
killing everything in the body.
this
I
is
think you
great
do too much of
gasoline.
it, it's like it's toxic.
That's kind of contradictory.
This
Well, in
grass
small
gas is great.
amounts, it works wonders. In large amounts, it becomes toxic. I mean, look at the nightshades. Too many tomatoes can kill you.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
mean,
Tomatoes are
look.
part of
There's
the
a
nightshade family, like
right. I have a plant
tobacco.
out here called the tora, and the flowers of the tora make a tea, and the tea is the strongest psychedelic you could ever have in your entire life. If
Prepared
you have too much
improperly,
of
it's
it,
instant
you're
death.
dead.
But
Exactly.
that's exactly the
Right.
great
And I
recipe
have the
is
female version of the same plant. I have
perfect.
both plants growing here on the property, and they're beautiful and they smell gorgeous at night. And both of them produce the strongest psychedelic effect you will ever have, and nobody could ever compare to it. But if it's done too much or too strong, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
It'll be the last hallucinogenic uh, uh, ride that you ever take. So too much of a good thing. I don't think, I think when you're talking about parasites in the body and you want to talk about doing things naturally, garlic. Garlic is safe. Garlic is amazing. I roast garlic. I eat it raw. I take garlic pills. I wasn't feeling good. My chest congestion was having problems. I did a little bit of the oil of oregano. And by the way, you can only do a couple drops. It's so powerful. But I did like 4 drops of the oil of oregano and my chest cleared up. So that's what I'm saying. Natural remedies are more ancient remedies. And these things have been washed over by the pharmaceutical companies that they don't work. Well, of course they worked. They kept us alive for a very long time before the pharmaceuticals came around. I'm just going back to something natural. Look, I have pills that I take that are black walnut and pumpkin seeds and wormwood and clove. Again, but I can't do them for more than 10, 15 days. Then you've got to lay off for a week. You can't overdo it to your body. I guess it overshocks the body. But yeah, so we're probably gonna get more into this. I think talking about how your body needs more fiber. We need to stay hydrated. I think we need to include more fermented foods. Again, bring the stomach more probiotic. And really realize that our health starts in our gut and works throughout the whole body. And speaking of that, I'm not going to be eating ice cream. I just thought about ice cream, but I will not be eating ice cream when this show is over. Because I don't be like, oh, because then I'll be like, shit, you're right, I should eat ice cream. And I'm going to now, damn it, thank you. No, I have to.
Well, I'm going to eat some ice cream.
I'm like a mugwort or whatever they call it. I
kind of felt a little guilty about that statement because I'm going to eat some ice cream.
I eat after every show. I need to like soothe my throat a bit, right? So ice cream, but I have to stop the mass amounts of sugar because that feeds the parasites. It feeds parasites. So I was saying it for a reason. All the sweets, all the sugar. Sugar is the worst one. It feeds the parasites in your body. And as they break that sugar down, they don't die, they multiply. And they move all over the body and they get their hooks in you. We're going to talk more about parasites. We're going to talk about cleanses. We're going to talk about bigger diseases that are brought on by parasites in the body and getting them out. I think you can get parasites from your animals, from your cats, from your dogs.
Right.
They can give you worms.
Yeah, toxic plasmosis is a disease that cats give you that make you worship cats and they take over your mind.
It killed my mom. No, toxoplasmosis killed my mother. She was battling. She was battling. No bullshit. She was battling blood cancer.
Really?
She was, and here's the thing. She was in the hospital for her 100 days of hell after the bone marrow transplant.
Exposed to that. Wow.
So she got the bone marrow but she had gotten exposed to that somehow before.
Wait, with a cat, right? Something. Yeah,
she didn't have a cat
already. Yeah.
She didn't have a cat. So could it have come from the donor?
Could have.
And how toxoplasmosis lay dormant somehow within, or or my mom.
That's
But
possible too.
regardless,
You could be just a carrier or something, right? And
right.
not
Well,
be
so
infected.
regardless, that's what ended up ending her life, or really causing the final blow, and putting her into a coma, and then, wow, it's been a long time since I've talked about that. But yeah, yeah, that
So
was
there's gonna be
that was a
Sunday.
great
We're
time.
gonna talk about parasites.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
But yeah, Sunday parasites. We're going to talk about cleanses, but we're also going to talk about. Look, let me just um, there's cancer as a parasitic debate. Cancer acts as a parasite, and there's a lot of debate back and forth. There's a lot of testing going on right now. So those things that I told you about, the pumpkin seed, oregano oil, the thyme, the wormwood. Look,
Right.
get it in a liquid form so your body can digest it. Do it for 10 days and see the difference that you go through. I went through a huge difference. I don't eat sushi anymore because of the parasites that you get from raw fish. I loved sushi. And you're right. By the way, when you said toxoplasmosis takes over the mind, it does. Have you seen some of these cat owners? They're fucking crazy. Why are they crazy? Because they got the mind control cat thing. But it's, and by the way, once it affects you, it kills 99% of the people. That's toxoplasmosis.
Oh,
It lays
nice.
dormant until your immune system
Good thing I don't have
is
cats.
so weak and you have like zero white blood cells. That's when it attacks. It's the weirdest thing. It waits until you have zero white blood cells, or they're so low they can't replicate anymore, to fight off the toxoplasmosis. And men can't be matriarchs, patriarchs. Parenting is traumatic. Parenting is traumatic. So we're gonna. I want. But that's why I want us to talk about these natural remedies. Look, when my kids get sick, I give them raw garlic. My kids get sick, we roast garlic. We're like, hey, let's crush some garlic, roast
I
it,
love garlic.
and
Garlic
and
is an
eat.
awesome ingredient. Yes, indeed.
Awesome ingredient.
Love
Now I
garlic.
think ginger is a big deal. I think turmeric is a big deal, and we
I've
should be
heard
doing like
turmeric over and
ginger.
over again. I've heard turmeric.
Yeah.
Well, I do these shots. I wonder if I have any left. Hold on, y'all chit chat. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can.
I, Thoth the Atlantean, master of mysteries, mighty
Right.
king, living from generation to generation, having passed through the halls of Amente, I too have been reclaimed in the fire of light that the children of the night have given. I
You're right.
What
ascend
are you What are
among
you saying? I kind of like
Man,
when you say the
this
children of the
guy
you
is
night.
doing
said
like a whole fucking what is that? The Hobbits and shit.
I, Thoth the
Once
Atlantean,
more into the breach,
master
dear
of
friends.
mystery,
Once
mighty
more.
king,
Shall we close these
magician.
walls with our English blood? No.
And
We shall
now,
Right.
dude,
fight.
I have
Yeah.
We
things
shall fight.
memorized,
Okay.
dramatic things I
So
can do.
If he
this
had the
one,
English accent, it would be perfect.
this is a ginger
Oh,
cayenne,
oh, the Atlantean.
and
You have to do
I've
it in
been
a
doing
deep
one of
voice.
these a day. Now they're like 2 for
Yeah.
$5 at the grocery stores, or you can get them in packs, or you order the shit on Amazon, and you're going to get it for a better price. But you keep these chilled, and this is the cayenne one. I haven't tried it yet. I'm kind of afraid.
Now, quick
I'm like I'm
question:
like
do
I'm
you
like a
believe
little
that
afraid.
something that's pre-prepared for you is actually as good as the
No,
original?
no. So I do my own juices as well, but I'm on the road a lot,
But
and
you
and I
also
don't.
buy the prepared shit.
I do. I'll tell you why. I was going to Tropical Smoothie and Smoothie King until I found out how much sugar that they're putting into my meal replacements, because I'm not really eating right now. I'm just doing
Right.
smoothies and shakes and shit like that. So this, I've
It's
actually
pre-prepared.
really enjoyed. Well, it's pre-prepared and it's been sitting in here for a little while, so it's not totally fresh, obviously. Um, you're right. Why am I trusting somebody else's preparation of?
That's my question.
No, you're absolutely right. I
If you're trying to get out of that field or whatever you want to call it, you
maybe
want to
in
make your
my
own.
maybe in my my laziness, because I don't have time. And I hate
Isn't that
saying that
just
I don't
another
have
mind
time.
control thing that makes you think you're doing it, but you're actually not because somebody else is making it?
Okay. Okay. So instead, I should be putting my own shots together. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Or
what
let me
I'm
see. Let me
saying
see
is
what's
I'm
in this
gonna go
shit.
have my ice cream and
How can I
enjoy my
trust
evening.
it? You're right.
I'm gonna go have my ice cream and enjoy my evening. That's what I'm gonna
Shut
do.
up.
But you can take your ginger shot made from Bill Gates on whatever
It might be.
island
It fucking might
wherever,
be.
and
It's you're.
hey, you do you, boo. But I'm gonna go have
You
my
go
ice
enjoy
cream
your fucking ice
sandwich.
cream. You go enjoy your ice cream. Whatever.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
go to Circle K and go get some.
You.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Listen. You enjoy. He's going. Fine. Everybody go enjoy some damn ice cream.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm just looking to see what's in here. So it's organic orange juice.
How are you gonna trust that label and the label is made from the government?
Is it? Who makes it?
I think it's hard.
Everything has to be FDA approved. I'm
Minneapolis.
just
Are
throwing it
there any
out there, bro.
government organizations operating in Minneapolis that make probably something?
Oh,
He's like all of them.
I see y'all
All of
Sunday.
them are bad.
I'm about to leave.
You're leaving
if
us?
it is pre-packaged, then there is a government stipulation to how it is made.
I love you, Pop.
Formula.
I love you too, kid. Talk to you later.
We love you, Gavin. We love you, man. Be careful.
Love you,
Wear a
man.
seatbelt. Look both
Love you
ways.
all.
This is a ginger. What is this? A ginger cayenne.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
That works. All I'm saying is that hey, listen,
You're right, but you're right. And
doing,
who manufactures it? How is it made? What did they put in here
Formula,
to keep
yeah,
it?
They have a recipe. Sure.
but then somebody's gonna have a regulation, and then somebody's gonna approve it, and then it gets sold to you.
That is
So
spicy.
who is telling
Shit.
who to put in what?
I don't know.
You're right. You're absolutely right. This is for immunity. I need some fucking immunity right now.
Did you see the World War Z thing going on over in Spain or something? They got that little enclave in Spain that is in Morocco, and the people in Morocco just swished right in. That just happened.
60,000 people in one day. Yeah.
Yeah, like 50,000 people in one day or something.
This is spicy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Do you know what I need right now? Ice cream. I think I'm going to have to eat the ice cream now. You know why? Because there was cayenne in here. Ginger is already spicy for me. So ginger and cayenne together. Look, I think I'm sweating under my eye a little bit. I'm just a little bit. It's either I'm crying.
I think subliminally I got to you with the ice cream.
Maybe. No, but you didn't have to work hard. You didn't have to work hard because.
I'm surprised you were still on. I was surprised you were still on. It's so late,
Well, it is. We're past the 3-hour mark. Yeah. But it's a Friday night. I'm not, I don't have, everything.
Funny. Back in the day, we would talk on modems over BBSs and text each other or something like on the computer. And that
I remember phones. I remember phone cords, and we'd have them stretched halfway across the house while I was playing the Intellivision. And if you remember Intellivision, Dungeons and Dragons or Pitfall or Bruce Lee's Kung Fu Adventure. Listen, that was
Zach's on
great.
Intellivision, right?
Love the Intellivision.
Well,
love my.
On that note, gentlemen, I'm gonna head off I'm gonna head to bed. Get my ice cream.
Damn it. JR, have an excellent evening. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for coming to the show tonight. We appreciate you. And always good to have spirited conversations, everybody.
You guys have a great night. I'll see you Sunday.
Arrivederci, do svidania, auf Wiedersehen. So everybody, that right there, that's JR coming to hang out with us just for a little while on the highly motivated community chit-chat, smokies, and have a good weekend.
Like-minded cannabis enthusiasts.
What? Let me see.
This is what we'll do. Cannabis enthusiasts. All right, guys.
A cannabis enthusiast.
I'm going to turn off to Warren.
I see how you want to be. You jumped off earlier, and then you came back. And no, I see how you want to be. That's fine. No, I'm playing with you. Actually, I'm not lasting much long.
Yeah, I know.
I want to go outside and see if I can see the shooting stars. So everybody remember, tonight, there is a double meteor shower. A double meteor shower.
I'm going out right now to check it out to see.
Live long and prosper. Excellent.
You too. Live long and prosper, Oren. May the force be with you.
May it be somewhere.
2 different things, right?
Absolutely. He's like, may the force be with you. May the force be with all of you. I think we all need force. Take it easy. Let me see. The ice cream boosts the bioavailability of that health shot. Do you think so? No, I'm like, wait, do you think so, East Coast? Do you think because it's Bluebell and it's homemade vanilla, and I've got Bluebell chocolate, so I've got the chocolate and some homemade vanilla. I already ate my favorite Bluebell ice cream right now. Well, I get different favorites at different times, but my favorite Bluebell right now is the buttery goopy cake. There's I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's a gooey butter cake. It's like a gooey butter cake ice cream. Ooey gooey. It's like ooey gooey cake or whatever the fuck it is. It's delicious because it's simply delicious. That was spicy. It's still spicy. That shot was something. But why am I drinking a pre-prepared one? Absolutely. Because I don't have time. And I don't have a juicer. I have a blender. So I hear something. Craziness. Okay. Anyways, it's late. I'm high. And, I just want you all to have an amazing night. I want you all to be the powerful you that you want to be. And I've got to be hearing shit. Unless it's the frogs out there. Just crazy sounds right now. Freaking me out. I mean, thank you for telling me that about the ice cream. I may have to check it out. It's too hot. Can we reschedule the meteors till it's cooler or colder? That would be great. That's hysterical. I don't know, just right now. I can hear somebody talking, but I think it's the repetitive miss notes of the frogs. I think something's happening right now. I don't know what it is, but it sounds crazy. Oh my, I cannot believe I'm sitting here freaking out at 11:30 at night, which is a good time to freak out. I think between now and 12 o'clock is an excellent time to freak out. By the way, don't forget, this meteor shower is going on all the way till 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. So get outside. It sounds like bedtime. Sounds like bedtime. Sounds like enough's enough. It's been a long day. The day has been hard. The week has been hard. But I feel like I've been flowing well through it. But you're right. We get right. I'm probably gonna sleep late tomorrow. No, I don't have time. The cats will wake me up. The cats will not let me sleep. My son's got me all freaked out over here. Don't talk to the first. What the hell is going on? I think people are just fucking with me. They just want to see me scared. Okay. Good night. Well, yeah. Go watch the meteors. Go look at the fucking meteors. They're gonna be amazing. So it's a double meteor shower happening till 4 o'clock in the morning. So until 12 o'clock, You're going to see 25 of these, 30 of these an hour. And past 12 o'clock, you're still going to see them, but you're going to see, I think it's more availability of seeing both meteor showers together, which is so cool. So cool. 2 meteor showers at the same time. So cool. That's it. I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna roll another one of these, probably that Legend of Jack. That was really good. And again, that's Goldflower Cannabis, heavyweight heads, Ideal, Octane, Lion Order. There are some really delicious stuff. Doghouse. Haven't seen Doghouse in a little while. But yeah, Sunkissed. That's the new one. That's a really, really, really nice one. There's all really nice ones. Everything Goldflower does is just, it tastes so much better. It smokes so much better. I make tea with it, and it's just so much more effective in all the applications that I put it through. I've never been disappointed. That says a lot. I think that says a lot. It says a lot, especially here in Florida, where I've been so disappointed by different things. You know, I mean, here in Florida, I've been disappointed by different brands all the time. But with Goldflower, even something, nothing has been disappointing. It's all been so interesting and unusual and fantastic. Let me see. I just tried the case s'mores from Goldflower. It's fantastic. Look, everything they do, it's been, you know, I wish I would have tried the emerald apricot. I'm a little jealous of Gavin smoking the emerald apricot. One of my favorites, Mountain Hood Magic, emerald apricot, both big favorites of mine from Goldflower. And the Moroccan peaches, also lovely. The Mac 10, lovely. The Durban poison. And our Blue Dream was okay. The Blue Dream was okay. It was an okay Blue Dream. I wasn't disappointed. It wasn't totally a Blue Dream. I feel like it was something else, but it was excellent. It was very good, even as that slightly hint at Blue Dream, which I'll say 50-50. 50% it felt like a Blue Dream. The other 50% it was something, you know, fantastic on its own, just blended into that whole Blue Dream experience. And that was by So Fresh. I remember So Fresh doing some really beautiful stuff with Goldflower. Just, wow. They had like a double Durban they were going to bring to the table. Never saw the double Durban. I dream about that double Durban sometimes. Very high in THCV, the extended hydrocarbon. It's important because it helps regulate the insulin levels of the body. It helps regulate the pain centers of the body directly. There's so much that THCV actually does. And if you're able to get it and it's acidic, the THCVA. Anyways, everybody, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for being a part of this magic, this continual community effort, this show that's not a show with no expectation, no set conversation, but we'll probably talk about everything. And eventually we'll come back around and talk about it again. Sometimes we're just going to bring it up every episode. But maybe we should. Maybe sometimes we need some constant reminders about things in life so we pay attention. Maybe that's what we've stopped doing. We've stopped paying attention. We've stopped. See, I do hear some shit happening. Okay. Anyways, everybody have a great night. We'll see you Sunday. We'll talk about these parasites on Sunday. We'll have more of a conversation about parasites and the human body and the many things that we are composed of. All right, everybody have an amazing night. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Sunday.